All right, guys, we are live. What is going on, everyone? Let's get this party started. See who we got in the chat already. So we got Mustang Mike's in the house. And yeah, I like to see that. Sweet. I'll give it a minute, let some guys jump in here. See if we can get the chat rolling here. It's already cold. We started at about 62, 63 this morning when we got up, and then started to drop down to about 48 outside. We're supposed to get some snow coming in tonight. I'm not ready for that. Not in the least little bit. All right, who we got in here? Let's see. So I'm still learning how to do this, but I've got it figured out on my phone now, so y'all can't hold that one against me. Still got to learn it on the computer, though. All right. So we got 3 in here now. Looks like, wow, I've already got 5 likes on here. That's awesome. Mustang Guy 6501, what is going on? How are you doing tonight? We're just hanging out. Got called up. The wife laid some steaks out for dinner. So we're just kicking it is about it. Especially now that it's done got cold. It started out, like I said, about 64, 65 degrees this morning, and it's done below 48. And they're calling for snow tonight. Yeah. Hey, I'll save a steak for you. That's gonna be a ride, though, ain't it? Mr. Mike Hall is in the house. How are you doing, buddy? Glad that you make it to a live feed. Sean said he just got done eating some steaks. Man, that done beat me to it. What kind of steaks did you get? So I'm not even sure what kind of steak she laid out over there. I'd like to have a big old New York porterhouse. That'd be good. All right, Mustang Mike was in here earlier, and I don't see him now. But I'm going to go ahead and copy this link real quick. Guys, bear with me just a second. And that way, all right. I don't know why it does that to me sometimes. Ribeyes, 1 inch and a quarter. Man, yeah. You had some good steaks then, didn't you? Mike says he's still driving. Whew. So he drives a big truck, right? Isn't that right, Mike Hall? So he's staying busy then if he drives. Man, you guys got to take your hats off to those cats riding around in a big truck all the time. That's got to be rough. Man, yeah, I'd like to have some ribeyes. I don't know if I can afford that, though. Ribeyes ain't cheap. I hear you, Mike. What's the weather like where you at right now, Mike Hall? They're calling for snow later. I can imagine if we do get snow here in Alabama, it's going to be rough. David Martin's in the house. What is up, brother? How you doing? Glad to see you make it over to another live feed. So we've got just a few in here tonight. We got 3 right now, so we're just going to wait another few minutes to see what happens here. Get another few guys rolling in. Set 45 in Surrey, Oklahoma. Okay. Well, maybe all the bad weather's done past Oklahoma. It's all the way up this way now. Okay. What are you talking about, Sean? Take me for a ride in what? What do you got to take me a ride in? Oh, did you finally buy you a Mustang? No, sir, David. We have been on for a total of 5 minutes. So you're not late. You're doing good. What's going on, Two Valve GT? Glad you can make it. Sweet. All right. I'm going to go ahead and post a link up in the chats. Give me just a second here. So if anybody wants to come in and hang out here, get that going here. So Sean said, no, them GT500s cost too much. I agree. We was joking on Sublime last night. He had a mouthwash bottle holding his phone up so he could do his live streams, so he'd hold it up so everybody could see him. And we were joking with him. He said, one guy, I think it was David that said it, said $100,000 car and you can't afford a stand to hold your phone. And I'm not gonna lie, I would like to have a GT500, but that is way out of my price range. I'm more of a 90s model Mustang guy, or that's more of my price range there. All right, let's see if I can get this posted up here. I would like to have a new Mustang, man. They're getting expensive though. I was looking at the 13, 14 models has kind of come down some. Been looking at some of those, kind of liking them. Yeah, you're right, David. That's one of them cars you drive and don't mod. Yep, mainly because of the warranty. That would be my thing. The same as Sublime. You pay all that money for a car and then go turn into it and modding it, and something breaks and then more money. Two Valve says he gave $250 for his 98. So that's me. I buy one for $300. I'm fine with that. Street Fox, what is going on, brother? How you doing? Got to check out another one of your videos earlier. Remind me before I get out of here to make sure I comment on it. I forgot to do that, and I'm not going to forget to do that before I go to bed tonight. But you guys go check out Street Fox's channel. He's got some videos on there of his car running and stuff, and it's pretty tough. He's also got a video of the build that he's doing. So 200 gallons of fuel. Yeah, well, and big trucks get thirsty, man. Yeah, them rollers, man. The thing about the roller Mustangs is they getting expensive too. Mr. Frank Staines is in the house. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? So yeah, the rollers. Back to what Sean was saying, the rollers is getting expensive. They're I mean, even the 4-cylinder rollers around here anywhere between 25 and $4,000 for a roller car. So the value of the Mustangs has just went up, especially the Fox bodies is what we're talking about. So who's in here? We got Carb Mob checking in. What's going on, buddy? At the barbecue place, huh? Man, yeah. Well, I got steaks laid out, so hopefully that turns out good. So Street Fox. Hey, man, I really appreciate that, buddy. I really do. Yeah, I like my car too, my friend. It's still too far away from where I'd like to see it, but it's slowly getting there. You talking about the red GT or the coupe, Sean? Red GT. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I was talking to him about selling it to me last night. Yeah. Two Valve was. Yeah, Yeah, I've noticed that too. Some of the SN90, and I figured that'd be the next car to come up and get popular would be the SNs. When those cars came out, there wasn't a whole lot of people interested in them because they didn't look like a Mustang. They were strange looking. And there was actually a lot of hate for those SN cars. Just people will just it wasn't their thing. And then when they switched over to the two valve engine, the push rod purists, uh, that they didn't like it. So, and now that they've been out for a while, and there's kind of a broad area of mods that you can do to them. The aftermarkets. There's a lot of stuff there for that on the aftermarket stuff. They're getting popular again, and there's some really really nice SN cars out there. Um, I've owned everything from the Fox body all the way up to the new Edge, and then I've had the 05 to 2009 model. So what is that? The S197. So that's one of my favorite years of the Mustang. And I like those because they're they look more like the retro. They've retroed them out. They look more like the old cars, like the 65s and stuff like that. And that's kind of why I like those. David Martin, oldest car I'll buy is a 96. Mustang guy says he's not a fan of the SNs, but he likes the new Edge, and I do too. The new Edge, it's one of those cars that even being as old as this, if you figure what the new Edge cars come out in 2000, so I mean, and they still they're 20 years old and they're still good looking cars. They still have clean them up and stuff and do a few things to them. They still look like a new car. So Tuval said he had a 76 Mustang 2 once. Okay. Now I know the Mustang 2s, and I used to think they were some ugly cars, and I don't know, they've kind of grown on me a little bit. Somebody said they were just like a Pinto with a different nose on them, so I don't know how true that is. Yeah, that's right, David. SN95s and new Edges, they definitely are good racing cars as far as that goes. And the Fox body is too. The thing that makes the Fox body so great is one, the aftermarket, and then two, they're light. So they make really good race cars too. And the cool thing, so who is that? Is that Mr. Hey, Mr. Mach 1 is in the house. What is going on, brother? How you doing? And then we got Ford Blue Gauge just snuck in here. So yeah, the K member that we just put in my 82 is out of an 02, and you'd be surprised at how big of a range there is. So from an 82 to a 2002, there's a lot of interchangeable parts. It didn't really change up a whole lot. The only thing I had to do different on installing that 82 or the K member in the 82 was to notch out the holes where the K member bolts up to the frame run in the bottom of the car, and yeah, that was it. Just a little bit of modification. So the only reason I'm not an SN fan is because it's not fat man friendly. Hey man, I understand that. That was one of the reasons I had to get rid of my. I had an 04 Cobra, and that was one of the reasons I got rid of that car. They are not rear-facing car seat kid friendly at all. So that was kind of the thing with that one. I had to get rid of it, and that one broke my heart. That one really did. That was my favorite. Sean says he'd take an 04 Terminator. And back it wasn't 4 years ago, the Terminator was still an expensive car to buy. They were still selling for 20 grand, and now the Coyote platform has pretty much dominated everything, and you start to see some of the Terminator Mustangs, so the prices are starting to drop some. And I was telling my cousin Craig, he's on the channel. What's funny about that is one of his favorite cars. The one car that he keeps saying if he ever gets the money to get is he's going to get a Mr. Chrome Terminator Mustang. And he was telling me, which I thought was kind of neat, the paint on that car. If you get an accident or something, you have to prove to them that car came from the factory with that paint code. And then they send a representative from Ford. They come out, they look at the car, they check to make sure that the car is a factory painted Mr. Chrome Cobra. And then they give you just enough paint to either fix the repair or paint the car. And if there's anything left over, you have to send it back. So that's how. Who is this? Just come in here. MJI, what is going on? How you doing? Glad to see you to make it to a feed here. So we're just hanging out tonight. I was telling other guys here, the wife's making some steaks. So that's about it. We're just hanging out. Yeah, and if you guys want to ask each other questions, ask them. That's what this is. This is a community hangout tonight. So Fort Blue Gauge says, I like the Black Cobra SN95 and the New Edge. I know it's weird, but I'm not a fan of them otherwise. Hey, everybody's got their own taste in cars, man. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm a fan of the Cobra too. The one car that I really, and I guess the best way to put it is I don't hate it. I like it. I don't hate it. Is the what is that car that they did? It's got the big wing on the back, the Cobra. I don't much care for that. It's supposed to be a racing pack, and to me it looks dumb with that big wing sticking on the back. It looks like a racer car. David Martin says, what control are you? So I'm guessing control pack am I going to use on the 3-valve? Okay, I see. I'm sorry I didn't catch up with your other comment there. So the 06 car I had was had everything. I stripped the car. I got all the wiring out of it. I got the computer. So I got ECU, body, control module, all the fuel pump drivers, engine harness, dash harness, transmission harness, and then the body harness. So I have everything to transfer it over to the 82. The only issue is the 82 doesn't have power windows, power door locks. So none of that. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be able to take out. And that was kind of the thing, was I've got to find what I can take out of the system and what I can leave in. And then I got to find out what I can take out that's not going to mess with anything else. Because see, the PAT system reads the key. So my goal is I want to leave the 82 as close to factory looking as possible, with some subtle changes here and there. But I would like to be able to use the factory 82's ignition to power the 06's computer system, if that makes sense. So I got to watch about what I cut out. Yeah. So 4 Black Seas, but I like the Mustang too and the Maverick. Now I like the Mavericks. The Maverick's cool. I had a Ford Torino Cobra Jet. The Torinos were cool. I always had love for those. Though, I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Mopar stuff, guys. But tell you what, I like an old Roadrunner or something like that. So Street Fox says, I always thought the K-frame was different on 4.6 cars and the Fox cylinder cars. Now I know the 4-cylinder cars, they're different. And I want to say that you can actually you can put the 5.0 in a 4-cylinder car without changing the K. I don't hold me to that, but somebody said you just have to slot the holes where the engine mounts go and they'll set right in. My car was factory inline 6-cylinder car with the 4-speed. So I took the K member out of an 02 and put in my car. And then the 06 engine has the mounts to fit in that car, of course. And then you just take 2002 Mustang GT mounts, unbolt the other, and bolt them on, and it's ready to go. It's crazy how those parts interchange. And then you can take your fist and put it in between the engine and the firewall, and you've got plenty of room there. The only thing I've got to do is we're going to have to run a Hydro Boost setup, because the factory booster for the brake system is not going to clear the valve covers when I put the 3-valve engine in. Yeah, bet it would be fun. Yeah, so the dash swap on those is, I've seen some people do it. The only issue with the dash swaps on that system is the dash is really tall. And then you end up, when you're trying to push pedals in, you're hitting your legs on the bottom of the dash. There's a lot of cutting, a lot of fabricating, and getting one of the 06 dashes in an 82. What's going on, Craig? So Craig is in the house. Craig is the other half of Next Gen Car Guys. So Sean says that's what my 351 came out of, a 74 Maverick. Okay. Yeah. So the 350, the older 351 is of course it's not a roller engine, but they are supposedly built better. They're a thicker block, so they hold up to a little more abuse. All right, Craig, hang on just a second, and I will get the link up here. And this goes for any of you other guys too who wants to jump in here. Let me get this link put up here, and you guys can jump into the panel if you'd like. All right, let's see. There it is. All right, there you go. So there's a link if anybody wants to jump in. What's going on, No Fox? How are you doing? Glad you can make it. 79 to 04K members will swap just back slots. Okay, yep. And the engine mount pads are the only thing different. 4-cylinder, same as 5.0. Inline 6 is different. Mount pads by itself. 96 F4. So yeah, Ford Blue Gauge kind of nailed it right there. So 7904, pretty much all the same stuff there. Like you said, there's 2 holes in the back where it bolts up to the back where the firewall comes down. And you got to kind of slot the holes a little bit, but it doesn't cause any issues. All right. Hang on, Craig. I see you there. Come on in here. All right, buddy. What's up?
What's up?
Oh, not much. We are just hanging out. So MGI says my winter project going on now is swapping a 302 or his 302 T5 with a 351 TKO 600. That's going to be sweet. Them TKO 600s are strong. That's going to be a beast.
The third gear in the TKO 600, if I'm not mistaken, is like a T5. It's still kind of weak.
Is it? But I'm sure they have some upgrades.
Yeah, I mean it's a good combo. It'll hold a decent amount of power.
That'd be awesome. So yeah, No Fox is in here. We got Zay TRD. What's going on, buddy? Glad you could make it to this one.
How's it going, Sean?
So we got Sean in the house. We had Frank Staines come in. Car Mob stopped in for a second, said hey. And then Mustang Mike said that he's doing some family stuff tonight, so I don't think he's going to be able to join us tonight. But hey guys, if you want to join up, I just posted the link. If you want to jump in and can't find the link, let me know, and I will gladly post it right back up for you. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to make some more progress on the 82 here in a while. Sean says, Craig, sell me the white GT.
No.
Street Fox says, Craig, have you ever watched 5.0 Tussin on YouTube?
Nope, I'm not taking the white car apart, and you're not getting it as roller. Yes, I have watched 5.0 Tussin. That used to be one of my favorite YouTube channels. I liked watching all of the different cars he had. He had an LTD that was T5 swap that he drag raced a lot. It was pretty cool. Oh
yeah. Oh no. G Funk is in the house. What is going on, Funk? So Ford Blue Gauge says I had a guy freaking out about slotting the back holes. He refused to use the K member he ordered aftermarket and was mad that it was slotted. I mean, yeah, that's the thing, is it's not going to hurt anything. The kit that I purchased from MAF Racing, it came with everything to install it. Came with the longer bolts and everything to mount it, and all the hardware's there, and I mean, no more than you're slotting it out. I mean, you can use some washers, but actually the bolts that came with it were actually flanged to cover up. So you had plenty of surface area there, so there's not going to be any issues. Grade 8 bolts. So.
Heck yeah, Street Fox. That's cool. I'm glad it ran a 6.7.
So MGI says the 82 Stang is probably my favorite Fox body. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Yeah, and I had contemplated, and Craig, you guys can thank Craig for this, but he taught me how to put in the 85, 80, yeah, that with the other nose I got, and Mustang Mike's actually getting that one. So.
Yeah, you can thank me for that, guys. Oh yeah. Hold on just 1 second.
6.7 Craig on Emerald channel. Oh, okay. I got you. Oh yeah, 50 Tucson's. He's got some cool stuff. Hey, them's my 82 tail lights.
Oh, they're mine. You got my amber.
You ain't getting the ambers back.
I don't care. I like these better.
What'd you do? Clean them up? They look like they might have been cleaned up a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, sweet. Awesome. So I didn't get to show it the other day, but guys, check this out. So I got Craig some stuff for his oh my god, there he is, folks. Sublime's in the house. Ric Flair in the house. Woo! All right, so this is what Craig got me for my birthday. You guys check that out. It is a 1/64 scale 1980 Ford Mustang Cobra.
Yeah.
And let's see if I can get it up pretty soon. And you can actually get up there on their website and check them out. It's Greenlight Collectibles. Man, they got some pretty cool stuff on there. So this is which one you got there?
This is the 82 GT.
82 GT.
And then the German T5 that I got. Ooh.
So what was Frank Stain saying here? Frank Stain says 50 Tussin retired from YouTube, I think. Really?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah, I was sad that day because I watched the last video that he put up, and he was saying that he was pretty got tired of it.
Right. Who we got backstage here? We got Ant is in the house. What's going on, brother?
What am I putting those in? No Fox? That's a good question. I thought about putting them. Oh, hey, what you got there, Ant?
What is Ant doing? Oh man, what y'all out eating?
I can't really hear y'all because you got turned down. Yeah, this is Nick thing. He did live after I did live. I'm just, going to get something.
Yeah, David Martin's right. He should have left his videos up. Frank said, Grandma just posted him the other day. He don't post anything. Okay. All right, Sublime says, what's up, guys? I'm eating now. I'll join the stream in a little bit. All right, Sublime, we'll see you up on the panel in a little while.
Sounds good. Roll Tide, Ant.
Yeah, we're out to eat, Ant. What's that like? G-Funk says.
Roll Tide.
We don't even know what that's like.
What damn? What's you got?
Where's mine at?
Out to eat. What's that like?
We don't get to eat out.
I think G-Funk, you should be paying for this.
Ant done started.
What are you talking? Mustang guy, why you think I should be with a good looking lady? This is my wife. Don't you think she should be looking good looking? I'm good looking. What you think?
Yeah. So MCI says those 82 taillights are killer.
Next thing, we're going to jump in on the comments. We're going to still be in here, but we're going to jump on the comments.
Okay, brother. Well, thanks for stopping by. You guys take care. Enjoy your date. So let's see, where was that comment at here? So MJI says those 82 taillights are killer. I'd love to have a set with the sequential blinkers. Yeah, there's a guy on Instagram, and I think he's got a YouTube channel that he actually builds these LED panels and stuff and puts them into factory lights and stuff.
On the Fox Body page, this guy sells them.
Yeah, that's him.
He can do like the whole lower part. They're supposed to be reflected and take that like a turn signal or whatever you want it to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about buying some, but I didn't want to pay $600 for them. So
I hear you.
But Sublime, he drives to Indiana to eat.
Indiana to eat out.
Yeah, he travels.
No, I'm not going that far. As far as I go is Domino's. And that's if I don't want to wait on them to bring it to me. That's about as far out as I go. Ford Blue Gauge. I'd like to try this on-screen thing, but how do I go about it? All right, so if you want to come in, there's a link, and then it'll take you through. You'll have to set up your little profile thing. I can post a link up if you want to try to get onto the live panel here. Give me just a second and I'll repost it.
Yeah, no, Fox, you're right. The 79 tails aren't a direct bolt-in for newer cars. Is the only thing that sucks, and I agree because I really want 79 82 tail lights in my car, but I'd have to cut holes and stuff. I don't feel like doing that.
Yeah, G-Funk says for Blue Gauge, copy and paste the link into your browser, and it should bring you right in. Those 79 tails aren't a direct bolt-in for newer cars is the only thing that sucks. Yeah, that's right. So Black Knight's into the chat here, guys. Street Fox says, next gen, what's your plans with the engine on the 82? Okay, so back to that. You guys know I'm putting the 3-valve 4.6 liter in it. Me and Craig's going to do timing chain set on it. The car had somewhere around 150-ish something miles on it, but the engine had supposedly been replaced before I decided to do anything to it. If it works out, we're going to get the engine in the car. I'm not going to try to mod it yet. I don't want to do a bunch of modifications to it and then it kill, something happens and I can't get it going.
We're trying to
trying to simplify things.
Yeah.
So once I get the engine in the car, the plan after that is, of course, cams, exhaust, a tune, and then kind of go from there. Eventually, I would like to put a supercharger on it.
Oh.
There, I said it. Yes, I did.
The first thing we have to do, though, is we have to get that tune so the rev limiter is not at 6,200 to more like 7,400.
Yeah. Well, those cams will be, allow you to run a little higher. So we got someone backstage here. Who is this? Ford Blue Gauge is here. Let's check it. Let's see if I can get him added here. Wow, what's going on, buddy? There you are. How you doing?
Pretty good. You guys hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Right on.
Awesome.
Not much. Just been working on cars.
Working on cars? What you working on?
Right now I'm working on a 5.0 Ranger.
Okay. Oh, a 5.0 Ranger. That's going to be sweet.
Yep. Just to fix it, build it, and sell it.
Okay.
And then, yeah, but my baby is a 89 coupe.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
What's it?
408 stroker.
Man, that's nice. Hang on a second. I'm gonna put you up on the big screen here so everybody can see it a little better.
Okay.
Hang on a second. There you go.
Right
now
on.
you got the middle of the screen there.
Am I supposed to turn the phone to the side or anything like that?
Well, so with what you got there, if you look down, you see mic, cam down there, and then
yes.
if you click on more, it'll take you. I think you click on settings. And then you go to the camera mic setting, and then it'll allow you to turn your camera rear facing.
Oh, okay.
And then you can flip it around, and then everybody can see what you see in there. It takes a minute to get used to it. And he said he had a 408 in that thing. Man, yeah.
Hello. I guess it's my live stream now.
I'm not sure what happened there.
Oh, so it's not my live stream. Okay.
No, it wasn't you. It was so now the other day this one was acting weird. It seems like every time someone comes in or goes out of the stream, it freezes my side of it. So I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know if I need to update my phone or what.
Well, every time somebody joins, it just sounds like robots for like a solid 15 seconds.
Okay.
And now you're frozen again.
I'm frozen again.
There it went. It's good.
There we go. Oh, no, stop. Yep, no, up.
Okay. Anyway, fuck. He spelled my name wrong because he said everything, didn't get it started. Good luck to me. And I said, good luck, Funky. And then I said, Funky is my uncle, but he won't let me borrow the Terminator X first.
Yeah, he's not letting you borrow the Terminator X. All right, let's add Ford Blue Gauge back to the chat. There he is. All right, man. I don't know what happened there. Maybe we don't just play with that stuff again.
Yeah, I'll have to figure it out, but I'm not gonna mess with it.
I hear you. Yeah, so a 408. So that's so it's a what 351 block board out.
Yeah, it's a 69 Torino block with 408 stroker, all forged, balanced, blueprinted, main girdle, 709 lift, solid roller, 14.5 to 1 compression.
Man, that thing's gonna be a beast.
I'm hoping. It's got
What transmission you gonna run behind it?
It's got a big in, big out top loader 4-speed. It's got hardened shafts and got a twin disc McLeod clutch, and it's got 456 gears, 35 spline strange axles, full spool.
So you're going full blown race car then?
Oh no, it's street car, full interior.
Oh, okay.
CD player, windshield wipers, everything.
That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to see that. So you got a goal set to when you want to try to have it finished, or?
Hell, 5 years ago.
5 years? Oh well, yeah. That's how it usually works. You start a project and then you sit on it. Yeah, I understand that.
The plan is to get the Ranger built, painted, sold, and button this up and have it going this year.
Okay, that's gonna be awesome.
That's the plan.
Okay.
So, but life happens.
Right. Yeah. I understand that. I got 2 kids and a job and have to work all the time. So, and the other thing is I need a place to work on my vehicles. I can work on them, no problem. You know, I've been a mechanic for what, 15, 16 years now, something like that, and got my ASCs and started driving tow trucks. But it's, man, I tell you what, that working outside in the driveway in the rain and cold, it sucks.
I did that for a lot of years. Then I got a big 2-car garage, and then when our kids started growing up and moving out, we moved to a smaller house, which was a 1-car garage, and then we built an enclosed carport attached to the garage.
There you go.
And yeah, so and then the hot rod never comes out of the far side. So I work in the 1-car. So it took me a long time to get to that point too. So
oh yeah. So I think I'm done with the whole. Oh, go ahead.
Since I'm on here, can I still see the chat down below or no?
I think you can. I can't remember how that works. I think there should be a button that says chat, and it should pull up what's going on in the background. If not, of course, I can always highlight it, and then you can see it there. 2Valve says he's thinking about doing a 30 by 30 in his backyard. A 30 by 30 will be a good size shop.
Right. Yeah, I just wanted to try this on-screen thing just so I could join everybody at least once and say hi, awesome. And how you guys doing, and nice to meet you. And
yes, sir. Good to meet you.
So I will I'll let everybody get back to that, and I'll go back down to the chat.
Okay, man. Well, I appreciate you coming up and hanging out for a minute.
Right on. You guys
we want to see some progress on that car now.
I'm working on it.
All right, buddy. You have a good one.
Take it easy.
Okay, so G-Funk says you can only see the chat on the computer. So that's what I do is I can see my chat because I use my phone, but then I've got it pulled up on the computer too. So that kind of helps me out. Let's see here. So MGI 8 years. That's the 8 years it's going to take for you to get to borrow G-Funk's Terminator X.
By that time, it'd be outdated. I'll buy something else.
Hey, Sean, I appreciate that. Mike said, Mike, I told you you're more than welcome to come over here. Well, so I got something working in the background, guys. I've got out of doing the road service stuff. I'm actually working on building a shop in with a guy at a car lot. Been helping him out for a few months now, and he come out and said, hey, you need a shop. So would you like one? And of course, yeah, I want a shop. So we're looking at a 50 by 50 to start out with, and then we're going to start doing some stuff there at the car lot for them, and then of course customers that come in. and I'll be able to work on my stuff too. So it's going to look.
Sublime, he's
It's going to work.
doing now, so that's the
Yeah.
reason why he's not.
Well, he's in the chat. Is he not in the chat? No, I guess he is.
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, G Funk and Silverback are all of our technical support guys. That's funny. So, oh yeah, so Two Valve says Ford Blue. Tell him about the Ranger. Yeah. You cutting out, Craig? What'd you say?
That it's probably faster than my car.
Right. I know it's faster than my car. My car ain't even got an engine in it.
That's your fault.
So, Mr. Mach 1, if you want to come up in the panel, I will post the link up real quick, and you're welcome to come out hang out. G Funk, if you want to get in here, I know you always got something. Yeah, G Funk, come on.
Get in here.
There's the link. Yeah, 50 by 50. That's good for 4 lifts. We're going to start out with 2 lifts, and then if it works out, first couple of years, everything goes good. Yeah, we're going to take and add on to it. So we're hoping it works out that way. Everyone has a faster car than me, even my wife. That's okay, though. Paint booth, yeah. It would be nice to outrun new Mustangs in a Ranger. I agree with that.
A paint booth would be nice if I knew how to do paint and body work.
Oh, yeah. No. So from what I understand, what I've been told over the years, and even your uncle said it, any monkey can paint. It's all in the prep.
Is body work.
Right. All right, Mr. Mach 1. Well, that's okay, man. Maybe next time you can jump up here with us and hang out. No big deal.
I'm still
He
waiting.
said he's out in the garage.
We got to get my uncle in here. Where's my Uncle Funk?
Uncle Funk.
In here.
So we've got 15 guys in here. This is awesome. So yeah, if you guys haven't hit that like button, do it for me if you don't mind before you leave, or now that you're hanging out in here. Yes, he said, haha, yeah, it is all in the prep. You are, yeah, it's all about prep work. And the thing about it is I don't have the patience for prep work. That sanding and poking at that crap, I work on them all day long, but don't ask me to paint one. So Sublime, he may be in the doghouse for, oh my God, yeah. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah. I appreciate it too, Valve. Ford Blue Gauge, you should be able to get into the low 9s with no problem. Yeah, with 408, he shouldn't have any issues with that.
Car runs 9s into 8.
Which one?
My car.
Yeah, see if we got. Uh-oh. It's on now. Hang on, Craig. It is so on. Uncle Funky's in the house. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, man?
Good to see you. How you doing?
Right, you too. That Ford Blue Gauge, man. He's got my favorite style Ranger there too.
Yeah, the old Rangers were
that. What 89 to 92, I think the years were.
The old box Rangers.
Huh?
The old box Rangers is what we call them.
Oh, yeah. Because I had a 90. I had a 90 for a long time. That little 2.3 took me everywhere, man.
Hey, it's hard to kill a Ranger.
Yeah, I had that thing. I drove that thing to Fort Lauderdale.
Oh wow!
And, lived down there with it.
We had one when I first started driving, and we used to jump the train track when we'd leave the house, and then we come back home, we jump train track again. So it got jumped off the ground twice a day at least.
I jumped the train track with my Festiva.
Really? Festiva.
That little car took a beating, man. I loved it. I jumped. I was getting chased through a trailer park in a small town I grew up in. Had like less than 2,000 people in it. My friend was smashing somebody's pumpkins and he got in my car and we drove, and they were chasing us through a trailer park, and I was flying over speed bumps with that little car. They couldn't outdrive me.
You see what MJI says? Where the hell is Christy at, Uncle Funky?
Oh, Christy Brinkley? That was funny, man, last night with who was it? Brails.
Oh yeah.
He said
Yeah.
he didn't know who she was.
Yeah. That was funny. So Ford Blue, are you on Instagram or Facebook? Two Valve was asking. So Ford Blue says, Two Valve, I'll be asking 3,500 or best offer. Man, come on now. You know you want to ask. You better ask more than that for that build. You can't put a price on projects like that.
Ford Blue Gauge. He's put a video out with his cat.
Heck yeah. He says, I have no social media. Only thing I have is YouTube. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. I can respect that. I hate the whole social media thing myself.
Yeah, but you still promote your stuff, so.
Right?
So, MJ, I saw that last night. Nobody caught that, man. I kept changing. I figured out how to change my name, and I kept doing it.
No.
I
So Craig said, what'd you post, Craig? Buttermilk Biscuits by Sir Mix-a-Lot. It's the song of the night.
That's what
No, Craig. No.
Right now.
I don't know anything by them. Man,
It's old school.
I know the song "I Like Big Butts." Is that what it's? Was that one of his songs?
Yeah. Sir Mix-a-Lot? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know much rap.
So Ford Blue says he does a lot of those. So you do a lot of those Ranger swaps then? So he's probably good at it. Now, who was it that so we know, the Mercury Mountaineer, Lucas had, is that the same as that Explorer that we looked at the other day that had the Vivo in it? Or was you with me, Craig?
I don't think I was.
I think it was newer than that, though. I don't think it had the square headlights in it. Posse's on Broadway. David Martin.
That's a good
All right. So it says, "Oh, keep in touch with you here. I'll support you when I leave here." Got any other rides for sale, Ford Gauge? Yeah. 2.5. Those are in fact the same. All right. So we got somebody else backstage here. Let's check it out.
It's probably Sublime. I'm going to guess Sublime.
I'm going to guess Sublime too. Let's see here. Let me get it pulled up. All right. And then we're going to, so let's see if I can get him added here. There he is.
Yeah, I knew it.
Christy, really? Right off the bat with Christy Blinkley. Golly.
Christy Blinkley. Who's Christy Blinkley?
AKA Ric Flair.
Ric Flair. So Mustang guy says my dad had a Mountaineer with a 5.0. Yeah, I actually sold a Mountaineer to a buddy of Craig's. And it was actually pretty cool.
That's not Sublime. That's somebody who took his spot. That's not the same person.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't get used to him last night with the way he shaved. I was like, who is that?
That's not Sublime.
Old baby face over here.
That's my twin.
That's your twin.
That's my evil twin.
Ford Blue Gay says he does V8 Rangers, V8 S10s, V8 Loves, and Dakotas. I don't care. I do project builds, then flip them. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. That's awesome, man.
I like the little love trucks.
Yeah, the love trucks are cool. Craig's dad has actually got a V8 S10, which is pretty sweet.
You said a love truck?
Yeah, it's a Chevy.
Yeah, the old Chevy Loves.
Yeah,
you don't remember those?
Yeah, I remember them. Yeah, you ever see Wheeler Dealer do their Chevy Love?
No, I can't say that I have.
Yeah, they did a little Chevy Love. They just kind of restored it a little bit. It was pretty cool. I was like, damn, you don't see those all the time.
So what was what was it that Ford had that was equal to the Chevy Love? The Courier, Ford Courier. That's it. It was a little truck. Those are actually kind of cool.
What the hell was that?
We bluegrassing.
Oh, that's my cat. I got a text from Gearhead 704.
All right. Let's see, who is this? We got somebody else back. Oh man, here he is. Let's get him up here.
Uh-oh.
What's going on, No
Uh-oh.
Fox? How you doing, buddy?
What's going on?
All right. Is he gonna call me
no,
Taylor?
just hanging out. Taylor Swift.
Taylor
Oh, man,
Swift. Oh, I thought.
Hey guys, Street Slayers just rolled in. What is going on, Kurt? How are you doing, buddy?
What's going on, Tip brother?
Hey, that Kurt's doing it now. He's that's a good dude. Y'all go check out Street Slayers if you haven't. He's got some good content up. And if you need to know anything about a 2-valve engine, that's the guy.
Yep.
No, Fox, you're gonna have to stop coming to these live streams, man. I really don't want to see that Tampa Bay gorgeous weather, man.
Well, it's dark. I got the garage door actually shut right now.
That doesn't matter.
I
I know what's on the other side of it, and that's all that matters.
That one's still open.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let me just keep this door open and let a nice, cool 70-degree breeze blow in here.
Yeah.
Right? There you go. Look at
Here.
Sublime's name. Yeah, he so No Fox was on Ant's live stream earlier when we came in, and he was walking around showing all that green grass and stuff. Man, that ain't even fair.
Yeah,
We don't
Yeah, I
got green
know.
grass here. We got mud,
You can
It's
dig
good.
that snow off. There's green grass under that.
right?
It ain't gonna remove the temperature.
No Fox has GTA cheats. He can change the weather however he wants to.
Ford K says 2-valve engine. First thing I like to do is put 4-valve heads on it. Hey, you can be friends with that guy, Craig.
Oh yeah, I like 4 valves.
Speaking of 4-valve, where's 4-valve Chuckles? He hasn't been in?
I hadn't seen him yet. Not yet. Nope. So when Street Slayer's coming down?
For what? Ford Takeover?
No, I'm trying to get so he's got a transmission I need.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Come on down, Street Slayers. We need that transmission.
Yeah, you can. We take donations too, by the way. So No Fox, actually, guys, I don't know if you know this. He got me some fuel pumps coming. And once again, man, I appreciate that. That's gonna help me out a lot.
You're welcome. Glad you.
Oh.
Turn that off.
Put that on something.
All right, put him in timeout. He needs a timeout.
G-Funk's gonna be sitting over in the
Usually-
corner.
usually
Oh
on
man,
silent. I don't know why it's on. I don't even know why it's on.
I said iPhone before you told. We told you should have got a Samsung.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the one who has his Samsung that keeps overheating.
I
Yeah,
got a
well,
Samsung. I don't have no problems.
iPhone's the best.
that's going to change in 14
There must
days.
be
So.
some kind of Illinois regulation.
There you go. Hey,
First it's my phone, now it's my state. What's next?
Coming down sometime in February, Mike.
It's ran by a terrible party.
Next,
Okay,
you're going to tell
that'll be
me.
good.
Next, you're going to tell me all the interference is my fault.
What's
Right.
that?
Background noise.
Hey, you got no dog in this fight. You was holding your phone up with a Listerine bottle last night.
Did you go out and get one of these cases with his fancy kickstand? I mean, what?
No, oh God, you don't even want to. We're back to the Listerine bottles.
I don't know who was it. Somebody got him good last night. They said $100,000 worth of GT500 sitting in the garage and he can't afford a phone holder.
That was G-Funk, wasn't it?
Was that G-Funk?
What?
Somebody said I had a $100,000 car in the garage, but I can't afford a phone stand.
That wasn't me. That
Oh, that wasn't you?
no,
Oh my God!
That's
but
funny.
it's true.
Like I said, when I go to get the new phone, it will have a stand.
I'm surprised Sublime even remembers what happened last night.
Hey, Sublime, haven't you seen that for $35? Haven't you seen that that stand I keep seeing advertised on Instagram? It's like a credit card size, and you can fold it into a little phone stand. And you
Oh
can,
no,
and you can
no,
move
I haven't seen that.
You haven't?
Hmm.
I got to try to find that. See if I can't send you a link to it.
For Blue Gauge, I don't even know what you said last night, but man, no matter what you said, we're all good, bro. It's like I said, I'm used to my friends my whole life constantly ripping me and joking with me, and you know what I mean. So it's like I know everybody's all in good fun, man. So it's all good. It's all good. All
Is that
good.
Goo Goo Dolls ringtone? No, it's whatever's in the iPhone, man.
There you go. So what are you saying, Street Slayer? You talking about me? What's cooking?
No, Mike Hall.
Oh, Mike Hall. Okay,
What's
I
cooking?
got you.
Probably a 18-wheeler.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah, he's. I think he was driving when he commented up here earlier.
Yeah, MJI, you
But
got it
what
right,
we're
bro.
cooking, is steaks. I'm having a steak for dinner.
I had a nice roast beef sandwich on an onion roll.
I had
Zaxby's.
What the hell is that?
I had a grilled cheese
You know-
sandwich.
You don't have Zaxby's?
that's a Zixby's.
Oh,
Zaxby's.
Zaxby's is a southern place. Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of close call did you have, Zay? Hopefully not a bad one.
Just got back in from walking my dog. Had a close call. But if it's like everybody else up north, they're getting snow right now. It got down to. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I just took my wife to Aldi to grab some fruit, and then went and got my daughter's food. And some lady was walking out of Aldi and literally freaking hit her foot on the ice and phew, down she
Oh,
went.
wow.
Boy. I was like, oh my god, better than you than me.
It's crazy.
The munchies, I said, because you've been. Oh no, 4 Blue Gauge. Yes, I remember that comment. No, man, that's all good though. That's all good. Like I said, I could take almost any comment in stride. I'm good
Right.
like that.
See, when I go down south, I always see that on a billboard, but I've never been there.
Actually, that was a really good comment, Gage. I like that one. That was thinking on your feet. I liked it.
I've never been to Bojangles neither.
Oh, you're missing
Oh,
out.
wow.
Mr. Bojangles.
Bojangles is okay. They got good biscuits.
Yeah, I like their breakfast, but
We just got Chick-fil-A up here, man.
Yeah.
We got Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is pretty good.
I don't eat Chick-fil-A. I don't do the only chicken I eat is Popeyes. That's about it.
See, I never eat Popeyes. I drive past Popeyes, but I never eat there.
Raisin
that's
cane.
that's what's good, man. The grease is good for you.
I've wanted to try.
What was you saying, No Fox?
Raisin Canes. That's the best.
Raisin Canes.
Oh, yeah, I heard
Where's that at?
Up north. Most. They got. I've seen one in Texas, but I never see them down here.
Yeah, I don't think they're around Michigan either.
Sean,
if you want a heart attack in a bag, go to Long John Silver's.
I ain't a seafood
Long
fan.
John Silver's.
Captain D's, I think, might have them.
See, I like fish, but
What was that other fish place, that fast food fish place that used to be in business back in the day and went out? Oh, God, what is the name of that place?
Rotten Crotch?
What? No. Now you just made it impossible for me to think. That's all I'm thinking about now is what you just said.
Arthur Treachers.
No.
There's Captain D's.
Something fish and chips.
Arthur Treachers. Arthur Treachers chips.
Something fish and chips. What was that place?
I think it's called something fish and chips.
Something fish and chips.
It's the something part that I'm forgetting, and of course that's the most important part.
Arthur Treachers was called fish and chips.
You see how big the land shark's getting?
Yeah, he's getting up there.
Yeah, it's growing fast.
Pretty soon he's gonna be running full speed at you and knocking you over.
Mm-hmm. He already gets my son. He gets behind it and grabs his back of his pants legs and drags him down. It's funny.
Yeah, MJI, that was a backdoor compliment. That's what we call that.
Hey, what happened to Craig?
I don't know. He dropped out.
He got mad because I won't let him borrow Terminator X.
So 4 Blue, that was
Yeah, I pulled that whole harness apart and I cut like a couple of things off it, and that's all I need. I think.
Okay. You think?
I think.
Look at MJI's comment. Oh my God.
That's funny. Craig said he tried to swipe a notification off you. See, if you had a Samsung, you wouldn't have no problem, Craig.
Glad it could help, MJ. That was that. What was it? What the hell was that movie called? Full Metal Jacket.
Oh, is that what movie that's from?
Finger banging old Mary Rotten Crotch.
Isn't Full Metal Jacket 2 one where they that line comes from? Boy, we're gonna get back there. We're gonna get I think that's what.
That's not like one of the memorable ones from that movie. If it was,
Well, I guess if you were a stoner at the time, maybe.
Right.
the whole beginning of that movie was hilarious. I mean, wasn't supposed to be, but it was great.
Yeah.
Craig, top flight security of the world, Craig. How you gonna get fired on your day off?
So, Zay, what was that close call you had walking the dog? I'm curious now. You piqued my curiosity. There it is. Someone, here we go. Someone walking their pit charged at me. My dog, oh my God. And if the dog wasn't on the leash, it would, oh my God, damn.
Man.
That's not cool.
Hmm.
Did you yell at him? I would have been like, dude, you're a freaking step away from a lawsuit.
He said that scene was right before the rifle prayer.
Right.
There are many right like it, but this one is mine.
What, Craig? Must have a backstage pass been here. Hey, I didn't even get it. Hang on. It doesn't show your backstage, Craig. Try again.
Try again, Craig.
Try again.
Here, let me post a link back up so you can.
Well, at least when Craig went out, you didn't freeze up or get kicked out.
Yeah. Like I said, I updated my phone, but I need to update it again and see if that changes anything. So it's a lot of Racing Canes in Houston. So Zay, I guess he's close to Houston then.
Yeah, isn't Raising Cane? Isn't that? I thought it was based in Louisiana.
You're thinking of Popeyes. You're thinking of Popeyes.
No, I thought Raising Cane was around there. I thought
Raising Cane's, what is that?
it's a chicken place.
Chicken strip place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Popeyes.
Yeah, we don't.
In a kitchen.
Break your apples apart and see how many parts say Samsung on them. Yeah, read that, G-Funk.
Samsung's the devil.
Craig, I'm backstage already. He says I have a backstage pass for sale. It costs as much, or it cost a Terminator X. Craig, you ain't getting a Terminator X. Hush.
See how many parts say Samsung on them? None of them, because they all got M1 Apple chips in them now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there for a while they was using some Samsung, some stuff. Yeah, and they were even. Somebody said they was using a camera off of one of the Samsung phones.
Well, I opened my old MacBook to change the hard drive in it, and it said Toshiba right on the hard drive. So
Craig's back. Welcome back, Craig.
I have a backstage pack.
Broke up, Craig.
Try again.
What?
Try again. You broke up on us.
I said I have a backstage pass if anybody wants it.
All the people that want it are already up on stage.
No Fox says he didn't want your what was that? Who was it again? He was messing with what was it? Not Mariah Carey. Shit, I can't remember her name now.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. That's what. Yeah, nobody wants your Taylor Swift backstage pass.
Oh wait, no, I can't do that.
Craig got knocked out with Debo.
Yeah, don't jeopardize your subscriptions there, Craig.
Yeah,
no,
that was close.
We've already had that happen. We don't do that again.
Hey, I'm up to like 22, I think. How about that?
You're up to what now?
I'm up to like 22 subscribers.
That's all you have?
22?
Yeah. What? After 1 week, I'm 22 in.
Did you just start or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just did my third video.
We got 15.
I did it when I didn't know anybody on here.
Right.
I had 20 in like, I don't know. Took me like probably 3 months to get that many.
Yeah. Same with me.
I wish I would have.
Had
I been, I would have started my YouTube
channel. Told you, Raising
like,
Cane, founded in Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
What's up, Northern?
What's up? Northern is in the house. What's going on, buddy?
It was like 2 months ago. I had Foxcast shared a picture of my car, and I got like bombarded by people on Instagram asking me if I had a YouTube and all that, and I didn't have one at the time. If I had one then, it's hard to say what I'd be up to.
And then just take home. It's going to write a report. Couldn't do
Not kidding,
nothing
man.
but watch and hope it didn't get too crazy. I understand that, buddy. Street Fox. Here you go. No Fox. Street Fox says, "Do you have a channel?" Is it No Fox? Yeah.
Yep.
Need witness.
I think I thought Street Fox was subscribed to me already. Maybe not. I'm on his. I'm subscribed to him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet.
Oh, you need a witness if you're going to sue him. You're talking about? Yeah, this is true.
Yeah.
That's when you accidentally put your leg out there just so his pit bull gets a nibble on it.
Yeah.
And then you got all the proof you need. But then again, if he gets a hold of you, it may be more than a nibble.
There you go, No Fox. He said he's gonna try to find you.
Cool deal.
So 2Valve says he's got 29 subs.
Okay, so we got a battle. We got No Fox and 2Valve going hard at it.
All right, I want to say the first 1 to 50 gets an ice cream cone.
An ice cream cone.
I got 26 subscribers.
Just like me and I think Northern's right around 100 subs. I'm at like 130. Stain Giant, he's a little over 100. And somebody else too was a little over 100.
You heard that? Yeah, we actually made it up to 615. You know, back at Ford Takeover, we was G Funk was aggravating us. He's like, "Y'all are ahead of me," and then come to find, it didn't take him long to get past us. So
He cheated.
yeah,
I
and then
forgot.
he's at,
How'd I cheat?
you cheated.
How did I cheat?
Somebody.
No, you cheated.
I
Somebody
cheated by
dropped.
putting 2 videos out a week.
Somebody dropped.
So basically, I copied Gearhead 704.
I got you.
There was a big
Hold
channel
on.
drop G Funk. That's how he did it.
Is that what it is?
That's how I found him. It was
Who?
somebody with a decent amount of subs. It was either Gearhead.
Probably
Or-
Gearhead.
It was either Gearhead or it was Brutal. One of
Brutal.
them dropped you. So I checked, and that's one. Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised when we first got started. Of course, we were, I still am an adamant, viewer of Brutal's channel, and we were on there one night, and yeah, he gave us a shout out, and man, we gained quite a bit just from that too.
Gave us a couple of them.
It's pretty cool when the big channels help out the smaller guys.
Mhm.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, Andrew's car, T5 Bellhausen in it.
Yeah, he bought. Yeah, that's right. He did buy the Bellhausen from Craig. So, and it's still purple. He didn't change the color.
I'll tell you what's weird though. I've subscribed to a lot of people like that are in this group that do lives, and I
Right.
went back like in the last couple days to check on them, like to see because I never noticed their videos, and I wasn't subscribed to them after I already did it.
That's YouTube at its finest.
Well,
Yep.
I had a guy. He commented on one of my videos, and it came up on us in my notifications. And he's like, "Oh, cool car, man." He's like, "I got a channel too. If you want, check it out." So I clicked on it, actually to read it in my channel, and it was gone. It wasn't even
Really?
there.
Swear,
Oh,
man.
Yeah, my weird stuff like that happened too. I have comments come up in my notifications, and I click on it to reply,
Yeah.
and it's not there. But if I go back to my notifications, the comment's there.
Yes.
So I don't know why it does that, and I feel so bad because I'm like, I hope these people don't think I'm ignoring them, because
Right.
I can't reply to them.
Well, I can't even.
Or-
You'll go to the video that he replied in, and it won't even be in the list. It's like YouTube completely deleted it. Like they thought that they were.
Yeah, I don't get that, but it does stay there in the freaking notifications, but I can't.
Yeah, mine did.
reply to it. But sometimes I'll get comments that come through YouTube Studio, and I can only reply through YouTube Studio and not through the
Right.
YouTube app. So
So
it's
that's-
weird.
I was back to the notifications for people going live. Like G Funk when he went live not this last time, or Friday when you went, but the time before that, I didn't get a notification. There were several folks that didn't get a notification. So I went back through and unsubscribed from the guys that I follow, the big, on the big side of it, and then resubscribed. And now I'm getting my notifications again. So I don't know if that's something, what changed, but yeah, it was weird.
YouTube.
I had the subscribe button, the bell notification clicked, and I wasn't getting anything. And like I said, I went back and clicked out everything, and then resubbed, and now I'm getting it back. So I don't know.
Because Frank Three Stangs, he subscribed to me today, and I know I subscribed to him like a week ago, and I clicked on his name, and it said I wasn't even subscribed to him. I know I did.
Same thing with
crazy.
happened with Car Mob to me. He found out he magically got unsubbed for me. I don't know why. It's almost like we're little puppets, and freaking YouTube just like dances us around.
Oh yeah.
Other people, I think they're trying to keep people short of a number, is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be too.
Yeah, it's because they don't want to monetize people, freaking, so they start making money.
Yeah.
They just want us to use their freaking app and freaking them not have to pay us.
Yeah, look at me. I get the views, man. That's the thing about me. I try to keep my views at 200. I mean, that's pretty good for my channel, but there's other people that they don't get as many views as me and they got more subscribers, It's like, damn.
Yeah.
They keep me down on subscribers. I don't know. It's weird.
And I bet once you get over 1,000 or at least like over 1,100 to where they know they can't knock you down that many, then they probably start leaving you alone. It's like they probably just want to keep you under that 1,000 as long as they possibly can.
Yeah, that's probably right.
And Northern Mustangs, his is ridiculous. He said this is like the third or fourth time that he said he'll go up 19 subscribers, down 18, up 19, down 18. And like that's a
crazy.
huge swing. I could see 3, 5, but yeah, 19.
And right now there's a group at YouTube watching us laughing their ass off, going, we do that.
Look at these peons.
You jerks.
It was funny. I was watching Let's Make a Deal a couple weeks ago, and they had this lady on there, and Wayne Brady's like, "Oh, what do you do?" And the lady's like, "Oh, you know how you'll be scrolling through Facebook and you'll see something that you just thought about?" And he just looked at her, and she's like, "That's me."
MJI just say must be Chevy owners, probably.
They all own Chevrolets. That's what it is.
What does Street Box mean?
Ford Bluegate says it's his channel is my fault.
Hey, that's a good. Hey, Uncle Funky was an inspiration at some point there.
Oh, that's why I got mine. Him and
Right?
him and Justin 91LX. That's the whole reason I started doing one.
So I don't know. I think G Funk had his before mine. I kind of started. Craig was kind of the reason we started this.
I followed you guys from Brutal.
Yeah. And then we started.
Brandon
And everybody's like, "Hey, yep."
I found Brutal on my own as the first guy I ever subscribed to on YouTube. And then he shouted Demon Fox, Staying Domination, and Foxcast. I found those guys.
That's when
Yep.
And then after that, I started to find these other guys through watching other channels. And then I found House of Dula on my own. And because of House of Dula, I found Justin. So
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. 417 Fox. And then there was a couple more in there.
the funny thing about 417 is he was at Ford Takeover last year. I walked by him. I mean, I just didn't know him.
He didn't. I think we found his car, but we didn't see him. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw his car and saw him standing there talking to everybody, but I just didn't know him. I was just looking at his car. Oh
yeah. Yeah, I can't
See
wait
what
to this
MJI
year. It's
said?
gonna be sweet.
Said YouTube must be Chevy owners.
Yeah.
No, they're freaking electric car owners.
Like
Yeah.
the car owners. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
okay.
against anything like that.
They got them Teslas,
Them Teslas.
but they don't have ludicrous mode because that's where they messed up.
So yeah, MJS says I got hooked on YouTube when Mike Dula was changing his floor pans. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Mike Dula.
House of Dula.
House of Dula. House of Dula.
man.
Never even
Yeah,
heard
go check.
of him.
Go
His
check him
Oh
out
my
if you haven't.
God.
Dude, I can't wait to see the EcoBoost 4-cylinder and that 79 coupe.
Yeah.
That's
That's
gonna be
pretty cool.
You're not a Fox guy. That's why you don't know who Mike
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll eat it. No argument there.
I could sit there and binge watch 50 Tussin like all day and not even think anything of it.
See,
Yeah.
I'm not so
Sublim's
much,
cars.
I'm not so much into his drag racing videos as I am him doing, fixing his cars or the junkyard videos. I love
yeah.
junkyard videos.
Dude, his junkyard videos, those are the best.
Oh yeah.
When he finds that stuff in the junkyard, like he'll find some toy or a hat or some bullshit and he'll put it on.
Yeah. And then he goes walking by and goes, "All right, guys, it's another T5. We got to pull it out."
I'm friends with Pirate. I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
We message back and forth. He'll ask me stuff. We'll talk all the time on that.
Cool.
And
I like Pirates. Is it the white coupe? There's like the auto white coupe that's got nitrous on it.
yeah,
Yeah, I like that car a lot.
he's got like 5 cars.
Yeah, I just like the white coupe. I don't know why.
Do you see his brother got a brand new GT500 and they were drag racing each other?
Really?
It's hilarious. You have to watch. You wouldn't see it. Okay, you know Kevin on there.
Yeah.
Kevin's got his own channel. Kevin's still posting.
Is that Nimrod?
Posted is 50 Tussin and all them racing.
Okay.
So Pirate is racing his brother, and it's GT500 against GT500. Pirate's got a 2007, and his brother's got a brand new one. And every time they pull up to the staging lane, it takes his brother like 5 minutes because he's pissing around with the bump box and all that other stuff, and all the factory controls.
Yeah.
Yeah. The car still run. It still did like I think it did like a 690 or 695.
Wow.
Which one?
It was on just like drag radials.
You talking about the 500?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
The crazy, is that altitude mode?
Addy mode, which is Addy mode is where it doesn't have GPS. You're just flying via you're within view of where you take off at. It doesn't have any GPS.
Yeah, with GPS, then it wouldn't be stable.
So he's losing GPS. Would that be because of poor Wi-Fi just outside of my house flying around? So are you flying it via Wi-Fi or are you flying it on the remote channel?
Well, it's a Spark, so I think it's Wi-Fi.
Is it Wi-Fi? See, my Mavic, it flies via the remote. So
yeah, it's
you can fly it either way, but
you
it has
got OcuSync, I think, don't you?
Yeah, mine will go. I've had mine out almost 5 miles.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Sparks. Yeah, if you turn the GPS is off, it won't stay stable. I think it's got optical flow on it.
Does it?
Yeah, but that only does so much.
I got you. Yeah, I'm hoping I get to bring my Mavic with me at Ford Takeover.
Your Maverick?
My Mavic Pro, my drone.
Oh, sound like you said Maverick, like Ford Maverick. I'm like, what?
Are you not allowed to use drone footage on YouTube anymore? Because nobody does.
You have to have a Part 107 license if you're monetized.
I remember that conversation we had.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Like even Brutal doesn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think you've got an Autel.
Excuse me.
I think Brutal's got an
okay. Yeah, that's the thing is when you get Brutal, he's got 2.7 thousand subs. So once you get to that point, you're monetized, of course. And according to the Part 107 license, if you're using your phone as to better a business or using it as, let's say, you're doing out taking pictures and video and selling it to a party, then you have to have that license.
Making money off it, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna correct you real quick. You said Brutal had 2.7 thousand.
Yeah, he's got like over
20,000 subscribers.
How much is it?
Over 20.
Oh, okay. So 20,000 subscribers. My bad.
Just a little off.
Yeah, just a little.
I didn't add the 0. My bad.
That's what I always thought was funny about 50 Tussin. He's got like 12,000 subs, and he's never been monetized.
He didn't want to be monetized.
I know he does because he wanted to be able to just leave it.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
If we get monetized, that'd be awesome. But see, that's the thing is if we get monetized, like let's say, that's gonna be great. Awesome. But I don't want our channel to get so big that I can't, be. Like these big guys, they get on there, they forget about the guys that got them to where they're at. They don't get back on there and say anything to them or re-comment on nothing of their stuff. I don't want to get to that point where I can't engage with the guys that got me to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
That's the whole reason I want to do a YouTube channel. So what's the point of it?
Right.
Yeah. The other thing I think is funny, a lot of these guys.
Thanks, Street Fox. Appreciate that.
You'll see some of them.
Oh, jeez.
The stuff that they'll use on their channel, it's like, why? I don't understand it.
Yeah.
There you go, guys.
I knew it was going to happen. He makes sure he gets a picture of it and of it running and stuff. Did you see where I was playing with Sublime's car the other night on BeamNG, Craig?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that.
I actually got to drive it. He don't get to drive his.
Ooh, that was a low blow. That was a low blow.
So G-Funk, what all harness did you take out? Which one did you put back?
Take care, Mustang guy.
I pulled out my. There's nothing you're really going to pull out of it that I know of. That, from what I saw, was well, it was your coil.
Woo!
Your coil plug.
Smell that gas.
Which, after I pulled it out, I realized I should just get a new one because it's been tortured. So I'm going to order a new pigtail for that. They're like $4, I think. And I took out my oil pressure, that little oil pressure thing, the coolant temp. And then I took the wires that get plugged in by the firewall, by the brake booster.
Yeah.
All I did was cut those off, but you only really need the tack.
When did MJI say that?
And the coolant temp.
Make any
All
yellow
those wires. And that's all I got out of it. And I said, I think that's all I need.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Let's see, who is it? Truckback Jim's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping by and hanging out.
But the video I did was funny because I realized something. I'm not going to review this. Wait till you watch the video because I was laughing.
I must not have caught it because I watched it, huh?
No. I haven't. No, he was filming it today.
Oh, okay.
I was doing something and I was like, oh my God.
Hey, Two Valve, when you gotta go, you gotta go. And that show was so damn good last night, I didn't want to miss a second. I probably should have just turned the camera off in hindsight. We'll do that next time.
Yeah, I see. I woke up in the middle of the night and I'm like, and I seen you guys were on my TV. I was like, the hell? And then I went to go to the bathroom and then that's when I heard Mike go, did he just take us into the bathroom? and then I heard his wife say yes. Well, Sublime said no, and his wife said yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. She sold me out.
And then I got on there and was like, yeah, you did. And then he didn't wash his hands.
And the funny,
she sold me out like a redheaded stepchild.
And the funny thing is, I was in the bathroom and heard that while I was pissing. I was just laughing.
Oh my goodness.
No, Fox, what did they drag us into? We were like, I don't even know what happened last night.
I don't know.
No, you don't even want to know.
I went to bed at it was like 12:45. I logged off, went to sleep.
Right. Yeah, that's about what time I went to sleep. Right at 1 o'clock.
All right, we shut her down.
All right, guys. I'll throw one more in here. Hang on just a second. He said he wasn't going to make it, but he did. So thanks for coming by, Mustang Mike 256.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
What's going on, buddy?
Muted.
What's going on?
Oh, just hanging out, having a good time, talking to everybody.
So, Mike, did you get in any trouble for those comments last night?
No.
Thank God. Because those were some classics.
No, I didn't.
I figured she
Sean
wasn't
says-
watching. I figured at that time of the night she probably wasn't watching, so I figured you were good.
Me
Yeah, I
and
agree with you, Sean.
me and Next Gen, y'all be watching out for it. But me and Next Gen both will have a video coming up within the next day or so.
I wonder what it's about.
Yeah, the car is home.
Nice.
Yeah, finally. Now I can work on it every evening, or when I get home. If I get home while it's still daylight out, I can get out there and get a little bit done. If it's 30 minutes or an hour or whatever, I can at least get something done.
Give us
There
a
you
sneak
go.
peek. Did you drive it home?
No,
Okay.
I
No,
drug it home with my truck.
Oh, okay.
on a tow dolly.
There is a car I want to drive. It's a Buick Grand National. Yeah, I like the Buicks.
Sheldon, you already been out.
Love the Grand National.
Somebody yelling at your dog next to him? Your kids?
My son, he's got to yell. He doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he's sitting next to you or whatever. He thinks he's got to be the loudest.
Oh, Street Fox, thanks for the sub, man. Appreciate it.
He's got to yell for miles.
For Miles, because his name is Miles. Come here, buddy.
Next Gen's Mustang, powered by Miles.
Move that and come here.
Endless horsepower.
Sorry.
Come here. Get over here and say hey to everybody.
Hey, Miles.
What's up, Miles?
That's my troublemaker there.
What's going on, Street Fox? Ford Blue Gauge, 2 valve, David Martin, Rank 3
Yeah, we
Stain,
got,
No Fox, Craig, Sublime, G-Funk, Sean Luter.
Ford Blue Gauge. Man, I don't know how long we're going to run it tonight. So we've already been in here an hour and a half. So we'll probably go for a little bit longer.
MJI, what's up?
Man. As long as the people are watching, the show must go on.
Right? Unfortunately, not for me. I got to work.
Yeah, so do I.
What time? It's only 7:56. What the hell?
It's almost 9 o'clock here, so shut up.
He's in our time. He's in my time zone. You can't go that way.
You're in my time.
Mike.
Us old guys have to work.
Yeah, well, so do I.
Yeah.
Just not till April.
Yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock here, and I get up at 3:30 a.m.
What the hell are you cooking down there?
You can
Some
be laid
funky-
off like me and
What was you about to say, Mike?
Northern Mustangs wants you to drop the link for MJIs. If you got it. You're a moderator, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
Hang
You
on.
should be.
MG, I don't have a channel, though.
yeah, I'm a moderator. Hang on. Channel.
MJI's chat, or I guess his link. See, Street Fox said, hit him back, Sublime.
I did. I just checked on my phone. I'm still sub to him.
Okay.
I'll double check right now, but I'm almost positive I'm still sub to him. Hold on.
He doesn't have a YouTube channel.
MJI doesn't know.
Okay, Ford Blue. I appreciate you coming by and hanging out with us for a little bit. If we're still here, you come back in and hang out.
Take it easy, Fort Blue.
Yeah, Street Fox, it shows me sub to you. Here, I'm gonna unsub and then sub back. Do that, just in case. Put all notifications on. There we go. All right, Street Fox. I unsubbed and then I resubbed, just in case.
Join Vader Gamer. I think he was in Car Mobs last night. What's going on, buddy? Thanks for coming by and hanging out.
Join Vader
What's
Gamer.
going on?
That's
Yeah.
That's a cool.
What's his
Yeah, I
name?
like that.
Pimpin said that. He said that's a. Hey,
Whose car do you like, John Vane, Join Vane Vader Gage? Say that 10 times fast. Join Vader Gamer. Join Vader Gamer. He said, I like your car.
I'm gonna have to get me one of those posters like everybody else has.
Right.
Dude, they're really quality, man. Like I said, for $40, you can't go wrong for that thing. It's a quality vinyl. It's got metal loops, so you can hang on almost anything.
I'm gonna wait till I get some good pictures, though.
What's that
But-
banging
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah, I may do another one later after I get the windows tinted and stuff and get a better picture of it in the sun, because that day, I mean, it was sunny that day, but I didn't really get a good pic. Plus, I'll wait till I get the new Samsung phone so I can take a better picture.
I get the new iPhone.
Too funny.
I want to go down to downtown Tampa. They have a bunch of buildings with murals painted on them, and that's when I get my wheels changed. I'm gonna go down there and get some pictures taken.
Go get it in front of like the Scientology building.
Hey, you can't listen.
That's 20. That's like 15 minutes from my house.
Yeah, I know.
They own that. Hey, they own that whole town, that whole downtown.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Nothing but. Yep.
that's what cults do.
It looks like nothing but airplane stewardesses walking around.
Where is this?
Clearwater.
Oh, I was gonna say the weather that you have, you got no excuses for being able to get a good picture. All you gotta do is roll it out of the driveway, and you're good to go.
Oh, it's a mile down from my house. Go right to the beach. Yeah.
You see that comment, G-Funk?
I've been in Clearwater before. That was fun.
Hey, Marty, look at that clean 4 eyes.
I want to bring Black Sunshine, so I'm gonna try to
Okay.
get it done. If it's not done, I got Ginger. I'll throw up on the trailer. So
There you go.
zombie.
I like that 4 eye he's got in his picture there.
Who's that? What are we talking about?
MJ, back up. See the 4 eye in his picture there?
Yeah.
That's a clean looking 4 eye there. I like that.
You see the 4 eye in my picture? That's mine.
Yeah, I know. There's a car there, but it ain't. When's the
Hey,
last
look.
time that car actually drove?
When Craig had it. It's been, what, about 2 years ago? Something like that?
And actually, I think that's the picture that you got for the thumbnail for the chat tonight too, wasn't it? Because it
No,
looked like
it's
it had an
different.
engine in it.
The one, yeah, that one don't. Or that picture doesn't. That's the day I actually picked it up from Craig and we brought it home. There's this picture here.
Hey,
So
next,
yeah, that. Go ahead, No Fox.
Are you going to put the dash and everything out of the 05 in there?
No. Me and Craig looked at it and the amount of work that it's going to take to make something like that fit in there. And then the issue with that dash is all right. So it's pretty wide. It'll fit if you cut it down on the edges. Of course, where it would go up to the windshield there, it's way too long there. But the other issue, which was the main issue, is where it drops down. All right, so where your legs go up under the dash, you would literally have this much room to get your foot to the pedals because it hangs down that much further than the other dash. So that was really the big thing, and I didn't really. I mean, it would have been nice to be able to make it work in it, but I was like, man,
I've never seen
know.
it yet. That's why I thought it'd be cool.
I think.
I'm saying to put SN95 or New Edge dashes in Fox bodies.
Yeah.
I think work, but they do fit.
Everybody
I
does
think.
that.
Yeah, you got to come down a
Foxcast.
little bit.
Yeah,
they were gonna
Foxcast tried to put them in there. Yeah.
Yeah, they were
But
going to
then
do
they-
it, and they abandoned it.
Yeah.
It would be cool
If you go to TKO Resto, go to his YouTube channel. He doesn't post any videos anymore.
Dude.
At least I haven't seen any. But go TKO Resto. He's actually got a video where he did one. He put
if
a
you want to see
New
some
Edge
shoddy
dash
body
in.
work that looks good, go there.
I don't think Sublime's ever had a Fox body.
Yes,
Because,
I did. My very first
Did you?
Mustang was a 91 notchback. And
Okay.
when I got it, it had a good motor and a good trans. It just needed body work. And I actually had a friend who used to be a body guy, totally restored it. Thing was beautiful. But then I freaking, at that time, I wasn't making nearly as much money as I did now. So I had to sell it because my house went into foreclosure. So I got out of foreclosure selling that car. And then the next car that came after that was a 96 Cobra, and then the Roush, and now this one.
Yeah,
There you
TKO Resto, man, they did a bad number to KSD Notch blew over Media's car.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, that's probably who I watched his video the other day, and
Yeah.
he referenced, he went to a friend of his, and he's like, this is the guy I bring cars to.
Yeah, he brought that car to that guy, and he fixed TKO Resto's shoddy work. See, they make it look good.
Yeah.
It's what's underneath. I've watched that guy.
Yeah.
I watched him take filler and fill gaping holes in. I mean, dude, I got some filler in my repair areas in my strut towers, but it wasn't the amount those guys were sticking in holes in the engine bay.
Really?
I was like, wow. And then I saw Kenneth's video of when he took it to that guy to have him redo it, and I was like, oh my God. I said, maybe this is why they're not making videos anymore.
Probably.
Right.
They're leaving their old ones up there. I don't get it. But.
Yeah. Yeah, I still got to weld in the fender aprons. I'm looking at the Eastwood welders that No Fox was telling me about the other day. I think that's what I'm going to go with. I like the Eastwood stuff.
For the filler?
No, just for I need a welder, and I want a MIG welder, something so I can fill it. You know, you've seen the Fox body strut towers and stuff. They look like Swiss cheese.
Yep.
All right, so I went through. Me and Craig talked about it.
I filled them damn things.
Yeah. So yeah, you did the engine bay thing. I'm not going that far with it. I did order the 5.0 Resto fender apron, so they don't have any holes in them. We're going to put that in it, and then I'm going to go through and hit some of the little holes and clean it up and paint it. That's about as far as I'm going to go.
He wants my Ric Flair.
Ric Flair.
That Ric Flair.
And I sound like a cat got freaking
caught up in the damn vacuum cleaner.
I'm on my wife's phone too. That phone might have a different speaker setup. Plus, I'm upstairs in my loft.
That's that Samsung speaker, man.
Hey, if anybody in tonight's live stream wants to donate a welder to the Next Gen Car Guys cause, I'm sure it would be greatly appreciated. He would consider you his sponsor.
Right?
He will shout you out. He will shout you out in every video. I guarantee you.
My dad went to he was going to go get a Lincoln. And the guy goes, well, what are you using it for? He goes, just to fix some stuff. And, he goes, you're not going to be like using a lot. He goes, no. He goes, dude, I can sell you a Lincoln all day long. He goes, but check this out. He goes, if you're just a hobby welder, he goes, and he showed him this thing called a Real Gear. He goes, okay. He goes, it's just as good. It costs way less. And it just doesn't have the duty cycle as a Lincoln. He goes, what you're doing, it's going to work perfect for you. So he bought that, and the guy who welded up my strut towers, who's a really good welder, he came over and used it, because kind of showing my dad how to tack weld the floor pans, and he's like, man, that thing is nice. He goes, I've never heard of the name. He goes, well, that's a nice welder, man. That thing's pretty good.
What brand was it?
It was called Real Gear.
Real Gear.
Yeah. It's yellow.
When me and Next Gen had our own lighting company that we started up, I bought a Predator generator, and this thing was brand new. I bought it at a used price. Matter of fact, we had to put the oil in the engine. Hang on a second.
Trying to remember
my grandpa's
one-liners. What was it?
No. Brand.
But anyway, and we needed a welder because we was going to make our own custom bracket lights and stuff like that. I went on Amazon to get a TIG welder, and I wound up buying a Lotus welder for, I think it was what, $600, Mike, something like that.
Yeah,
and it's actually a pretty good welder. He still has it, but the problem is now is, and he used it quite a bit more because he actually bought it for me. Well, later on after we quit doing the lights and stuff, and he kept using it and got pretty good at it. But now it needs a part in it that, you know what, Sublime, kiss my ass. He's over copying me. But anyway, the welder, the part.
Oh wait, I gotta go this way. Hang on.
The part's going to fit the welder. It's going to cost just about as much as a new welder. Really, guys? Okay. You know what? All y'all. All right, here. How's that?
You start off there, but then it just slowly creeps down.
No Pops is about to fall plumb out of his chair.
He's got this,
Hey, now.
this backlit light behind him, and he's smoking a cigarette like a mobster in a room, you know.
And then you got the choo-choo train next to me.
Are you on a selfie stick, No Fox?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's sitting there holding it.
That just took a few points off the man card.
No.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the female thing to have, ain't it? No, the selfie sticks, ain't that
Yes,
something? females always use?
exactly. Oh my God.
Hey, I got one of those. Well,
It's a vlogging stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a,
Oh,
got a little
so
on it.
it changes names when a man is using it, is what you're
That's
telling
right.
me, right?
That's
Hey,
right.
I'll tell you what.
it's better than a Listerine bottle.
Hey, I don't use that for freaking. Mine's just sitting there. I'm not holding it, going like this, getting a nice perfect shot for the background and stuff.
Hey,
Right.
I sent you a link for that little thing for your phone.
Okay.
There you go.
For the
Oh, he's got him
everything with it.
Yeah, he's got him the TikTok selfie stick.
Oh, he's got the freaking light.
I'm telling you, this thing's a Cadillac.
There you go.
It's got a remote and everything. It extends out to 5.5 feet.
Oh yeah, I see the remote there.
Yeah. My wife, she had a coffee business, and I was on a rob her. I told her, I was like, I don't need that thing. I'm just going to use it.
Look
his is Cadillac. His is Cadillac. Mine's Ford Pinto.
I like how you're
real gear.
G-Punk.
Huh?
I like how your little tripod there is standing up like that. That's pretty neat. Where'd you get that at?
Amazon. It's a company they're a really good company called Ulanzi.
Ulanzi?
Looks like it was taken over by these.
If you can find the actual name or the link to it, send it to me on Instagram Messenger or something.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, it's Ulanzi. That's what I use. My big camera's got the same one because they're really good.
That's what I got. That's
It
what
looks
mine
like
is.
it's a good quality build.
Yeah, they're
Mine's
good.
got the phone holder and then the light on it.
Here's
that's what I use.
my light.
Next gen set up over like NASA over there.
Yeah.
He's always looking up like he's got satellite link ups and freaking shit he's checking. He's like, okay, satellite 12's doing good. How's satellite 10 doing over here?
Hey, it works.
You ready for the ghetto of all ghetto setups? Here you go.
The Listerine bottle. There it is. Hey, don't you wasn't you using a floor vent?
Huh?
So wasn't you using a floor vent?
I moved the floor vent for lieu of another Listerine bottle.
Okay.
It probably works better anyways. It keeps it in place.
Right.
See, that's badass.
Yeah, that looks good. They had one at our local Walmart. It was kind of like that. It was a stand, had the light and everything on it. But I got this one. It's actually got a little clamp on the end of it, and you can clamp it to your desk or table or whatever it is you're using, and you set your phone on it, and then the light comes up over the top, and it works pretty good. It was like $14.
No Fox, I like it. I like that stand you got there. Is that tripod made with it, or
it threads on the bottom, so you can put it on and off.
Well, I mean, did it come with it as with the kit or something? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm not even holding it.
Hey, too fun.
No hands. Look, Ma, no hands.
Take that selfie stick.
I got my steak, baked potato.
Damn.
Oh boy.
And asparagus.
I'm not a big
They eat a lot. He eats a lot of asparagus.
I'll eat the steak and potato, but don't get me to touch that asparagus, broccoli, none of that crap.
It's good for you.
Yeah, exactly. How does that phrase go?
I'm not a big steak guy, but I'll eat filet mignon.
This thing's even got 3-stage light.
Jesus, man. No Fox getting all high tech over there.
Well, I bought a Loom Cube, which is like one of the best.
Yeah, I like that, no Fox, because that's good for when you set up for filming and stuff.
Yeah.
See, I bought it because
quick and easy. It's easy to move around and
because I can put it on a suction cup and put it on the back of my computer, and then I got light in my face. Hey, I got, you know.
I've been
And
doing
it's rechargeable.
all right, what do you got, Craig? Everybody else to show there is you and
He's got
you're
that
the only
light
one
in
that
his
hasn't
head.
shown anything besides me.
He's using my computer he bought from me.
Yeah, MJI said it best. Anything healthy tastes terrible. Damn straight.
Not true.
Well, not always.
Come on now.
80% is
I make
The
veggie
problem,
tacos.
the real problem with things that are good for you is that the things that are good for you cost more than the things that aren't good for you.
Oh, of
Like
course.
you can go to McDonald's and buy a cheeseburger, fries, and a drink for $5, but you can't go to Walmart and get a bushel of apples for $5. It don't work like
But at
that.
least you'll have the happiest damn belly in the block.
Well, come to Michigan in the fall, you get some cheap apples.
I like apples.
But I make veggie tacos and I substitute the meat with mushrooms.
Take care, Two Valve.
2 valves out.
Yeah, Two Valves out.
Can't even tell us.
Take care, buddy.
The meat's gone, man.
We're back into the MM lean. Gangster lean.
All right, guys, this is the camera I use for a lot of my filming that I do. Like when I set up a static camera,
That's the Nikon. What was it?
P900.
Yeah.
Go on. If y'all were friends with me on Facebook or go on my Instagram page, you'll see pictures of the moon, the surface of the moon that I've taken with this camera, standing in my front yard.
Yeah, you can zoom right in.
Yeah. I use that one, and then
Jesus, man. Sean's just a freaking regular photographer over there.
and then this is my wireless. Oh, here, let me get up the camera. This is my wireless microphone setup that I use on my GoPro.
Say cheese.
Hey, it's crazy what some of them camera setups cost.
Oh, I know. What Funky's holding right there probably cost $500.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Well, 600, but I bought it from somebody in Canada off eBay and it cost me 500.
You want to know what I use? Bam.
Is that a white?
There's a Hero 7 white.
White.
And then here's my Hero 5 Black that I use. I use this quite a bit.
That and I use my phone too. My phone actually records in 4K, so.
This little deal right here, check this out, guys. This
My
little deal
Hero
right
7
here,
silver.
that was $65 for this.
Yeah, camera equipment's at high.
$65.
Mine was 55.
And
Here's
all
what I
this
use.
is look at this. Slides right in, plugs in right inside the camera, and then on this end I can, well, if I can show it, on this end I can charge, and then right there is where I plug in the microphone at.
And you know those
Right.
those GoPro chest mounts you can get?
I
Yeah.
want the head mount.
Here's
thought-
mine.
Yeah, I remember you used that for that video, Chief Funk.
That was your grinding video, I think, wasn't it?
Yep.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, if it works, it works. I mean, look at what,
Osmo action.
like if you go buy
Jesus.
GoPro specific mounts, they're high.
If
I
y'all
love
use
cameras.
GoPro a lot, this is something I recommend getting.
Here you go.
Even
This
if-
is an Osmo Pocket.
Yeah, things
Is
like
that a 360?
No, this is it's on a gimbal.
Isn't that-
Oh,
I got the Osmo for the GoPro. What was that Osmo? Mike?
Osmo action?
Osmo Action.
No, he actually bought it for me for
Oh, you
It's
talking
by
about?
DJI. It's Osmo. It's
You're talking about Osmo gimbal.
it's for the it's for the phone or for your phone.
yeah. And I also have the DJI gimbal for the GoPro.
I have a Zwin. Nope, I got a Zwin gimbal for my big camera.
What was it? Craig found something. Me and him were looking at some cameras one time, and I can't remember what it was.
Guys, this right.
Sean's going to get the big gun.
That beef
All right,
jerky.
this right here is definitely something you need to get if you use GoPro a lot.
That looks
This
like a
is a
dentist
battery,
tool.
no, it's a battery. It's a battery stick, and
Yeah,
it's got the attachment on top for the GoPro or any action camera.
Oh my God.
And this is made by Wasabi Power, and it's on the bottom.
Wasabi.
We got 3.5. Yeah, see, we got the 3.5 millimeter
he said
thing where you
wasabi.
can hook it up on a tripod or something, and you just
Hey.
plug into the side and charge and everything. And mine, the little thing finally come off the cover.
So you put the big camera inside here.
Yep. I almost bought one of those.
Yeah, I got that.
I brought it to Ford
Wasabi.
Takeover. I just got it. I brought it to Ford Takeover to use, and I forgot how to set it up. And I was like, it's too hot to look at the video to figure it out. So I put it away. But then I used it at our my Michigan Fox Buddy Friends meet. So if you see that video, that was a shot on this. It was that nice.
I'll be right back.
Really cool.
You're gonna look like a bird watcher at Ford Takeover, Sean. So many damn cameras strapped to you.
No, I'm not gonna walk.
So
I'll
one of the
probably
things
I'll probably have this. So
and something you guys can try out when you're making your videos. I know No Fox hadn't got a whole lot out, but he's coming up. So one of the things I did some research on like filming and stuff like that. And one of the things I was, looking at was they say, set up more than one camera. Yeah. If you're filming something, do, where you can capture more than one angle. And what that does is it engages the audience more, but it also gives your videos more depth.
Yep.
So if you got several. So, yeah.
Is Northern in the basement trying to get on?
I don't know. Let me look.
He said, I've been in the basement.
See anybody. We've got 6 in here, so that's the limit right now, 6.
Oh, and here's my other camera.
Yeah, that's what I use as my phone. It records in 4K, so
yeah. I keep holding back. I want to buy a DJI Osmo and all that junk, but right now I'll just spend money on car parts. I'll use my phone.
There you go.
Dude, an Osmo Action right now, Best Buy, $199.
Yeah.
There you go.
You can get them on eBay for about $185. That's what I found them for.
Have you?
Yeah. I've been watching it for like 2 weeks. Yeah.
It's brand new.
The camera that you're talking about was a Insta360 1R.
That's it. It's a modular camera. Write that down, G-Funk, and check that out.
No, I know all about it.
I want one. That'd be my next camera purchase.
Because that thing's got it has the 1-inch sensor adapter.
Yeah.
So it's good in low light. It's real good in low light. I was like, oh man.
Like a GoPro, what is it?
Huh?
What is it? Is it like a GoPro?
Yeah, it's like
what was it called?
It's like this. The battery is the bottom piece.
Put it in the comments.
And the screen right here can be pulled off. And then this piece right here where the lens is, that can be pulled off. You can have a GoPro type camera. You can pull it off and put a 1-inch sensor type camera, or you can pull that off and have a 360 camera on it. And you can take the screen that's like this and either face it your way or face it the other way. So that's what I mean. It's a modular. So,
all right, this right here,
the whole set to buy all of it's like $700. But
this is from GoPro.
Yeah.
I think Northern wants to get up here. I'll duck out if he wants to get in.
Yeah, I got to go to bed too. I got to get out of here.
Okay.
Well, I got to go to bed. It's 9:30.
Right.
I went to bed 20 minutes ago.
Are you dropping out, G-Funk, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I got to go. I got to go to bed.
All right.
Okay, Funk, man. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with us.
No problem, man.
So, take care, you take care of yourself.
So you got more cameras than the paparazzi.
Yeah.
Is that a GoPro? I'm sorry I didn't get. No, it's a DJI Osmo Action.
There you go.
Send me the oldest, cheapest one. You get famous on here. What?
When you get famous on here, he wants your oldest, cheapest camera.
That's going to be nostalgic for me.
Yeah. It's a collector's.
Yeah, right. All right, guys. See ya.
Later,
all right, take care, G-Funk. Next gen, put the link up for Northern.
Okay, hang on a second. All right, come here, buddy.
I gotta go in the house.
Your potato fell apart, didn't it, man?
Yeah.
Dad life, right? Yeah, I gotta make his.
My car's all blown apart.
All right,
That's car
Shelby's
guy
having
stuff right
fit.
there.
There you go, buddy.
Thank you, Daddy.
All right, so let's see if I can get this link in. Hey, so Mike, if you want to help anybody out with some of your camera equipment, what you use, post it in the comments down below. If anybody's interested in some of the stuff you use, or any of the other guys in here.
What? Yeah, I was talking about.
All right, hang on a sec.
All right, Northern, the link is up, buddy. If you want to jump in.
Yeah, there's something in it.
Okay.
No Fox. David Martin here says, what happened? No Fox. What happened to the axles?
Twisted.
Twisted. Okay.
Yeah. 31 Swan Yukons. I twisted them
Really?
on the street.
You
He was
going to
doing
work
some
then?
holes with those new tires that he got. Freaking twisted the shit out of them.
Oh my God! On the street.
Yeah.
From a roll.
Doing rolls, pulling them. Yeah.
Holy crap!
That's how much power that thing's got.
I had to stop doing them pulls, sir. Stop twisting them axles.
Just get stronger ones. That's all that matters.
Not the strongest ones you can buy, so that's how I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Need some like 45 spline gun drilled axles. There you go.
A friend of mine's got those gun drilled.
Yeah. Them, can't break them. Well, I mean, you make like but
MJI, you have a good night, man.
Hey, take care, buddy. All right, we have Northern's in the house. What's going on, man?
Take that comment off. I can't see him.
You hear me, guys?
Hang on.
You said you're going to bed.
Can you hear me,
There you
guys?
go.
He's looking like me over there.
Yeah. We're,
Is the audio good?
yeah.
Yep, we can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
What's going on,
How you
Northern
guys- how you
Mustang?
guys
First
doing?
time we ever seen you.
Props to you, bro. Thanks for that cold. Thanks for that cold start.
Oh, no problem, man. Anytime.
And that Ric Flair.
He loves my Ric Flairs.
For sure, man. Thanks to this guy. Hey, Mike, thanks for putting up the links.
Oh, no problem, man.
And
Where's
are you
those,
going to have that ready for Ford Takeover? You're going to have that ready?
What's that? Oh, my car? Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'd like to see
Ambitious
it.
thinking.
Yeah, I would like to see it done, but man, that I don't know.
Not unless everybody on this panel wants to come over
and help me put it back together. Man, that would help. Yeah.
Together. Yeah, that'd be about
My car looks like everybody took everything that goes to my car, put it on the inside of my car, grabbed it, and just did this right here, and then set it back down. That's what my car looks like.
Hey, no Fox. No Fox. We're jealous of your weather, man.
Oh yeah, thanks.
To say the least.
80 degrees.
And were those 28 spline axles that were the threads were bent?
31s.
Wow.
All right, you guys handle it for just a second. I'll be right back.
All right, go chow.
Was that today's or yesterday?
He's like, I gotta go wolf this food down my face.
Sublime, bro. Good to see you, man.
You're exactly
Yeah,
right.
man. You too. What are you doing? What did he say?
What camera is that?
You said I'm fixing to eat. You're exactly right. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's what I figured. What you showing off there, Mustang Mike?
It's my gimbal for my GoPro.
The gimbal?
Yeah.
Is that like a posh word for selfie stick?
No, it's the gimbal. Steady. It's the steady cam, basically, for the
Oh.
GoPro.
Gotcha.
See?
Northern, how come we can't see any of your bad boys?
It's got buttons on it. I don't know how well you can see that.
Yeah, you can
Repeat
see
that.
it.
It's got a joystick right there, and it's got buttons there, and I can actually link. It actually links with my GoPro, and I can start and stop the recordings right here on the handle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
I can. If the GoPro zoomed in, I can zoom in. I can change the modes. I can change the pictures, whatever.
Where's those red Mustangs that we used to see in Northern?
They're in the garage, man. Just
Oh, you're
like
in the house right
yours, in
now?
the garage. Yeah, I'm in the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the banner. Got the banner.
So that's what you plan on doing to one of the Mustangs, right? Wrapping it like that?
Yep.
Which one?
Yep, just that.
No, but I mean, which
2013.
Mustang are you going to be wrapping to look like that?
The 13.
Gotcha.
Red one.
Gotcha.
Without stripes.
Nice. That wrap can't be cheap.
Hey,
Boosted.
3,500 installed.
Woo. Actually, for a whole car, that's actually not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad at all.
Printed.
What's going
too,
on,
right?
Boosted?
Like that. Boosted.
Yeah.
Man.
Mr. Boosted. Mr. Mach 1. Gary, I thought Gary got out of here. Has he been in here the whole time? Gary's just hanging out in the corner with one of these. The old Hulk Hogan.
Hey, Sublime.
What's up?
What parts you got coming in this week, man?
What parts? Nothing. Oh wait, no, hold on. What do I have coming? No, just the that plate cover that I got from that guy on Instagram. That comes Tuesday. That magnetic plate cover. I don't know if you saw on Instagram that basically it's got the snake and then it says Sublime GT 500 with the Instagram and the YouTube logo on there. That guy's, dude, it's funny. When I found that guy to have him make my plate, he was probably at 40 followers, maybe 50. He's already, and I'm at 210, 209. In the last 2 weeks since I bought that plate cover from him, he just fucking blew right past me in followers. Just right past me.
You said that's magnetic, right?
Yeah, it's a magnetic plate cover, so good for car shows, or like saying if you're making a YouTube video and you don't want people to see your actual license plate, just basically it's a magnetic thing. It'll go right onto the plate and stick on it.
But you got a custom tag coming?
Yes, I can't order it yet though because I had to wait for my regular plates, which just came the other day. And when I tried to order my vanity plate, it says your actual transaction of your regular plates are still in the whatever they call it, fucking transition phase or whatever phase. So I can't order them yet. They said I have to wait like 10 days. It's freaking stupid. State of Illinois.
Now, once you get that tag, is that yours for life, or you got to renew it to keep it?
I just have to renew the sticker on the plate. That's it.
But you own the plate for life?
Yeah, unless I decide to not renew it or I get another car where I don't need that plate, but that's not happening for a long, if any at all, time. So, yeah.
No doubt. I wanted to see your center caps because you're changing those, right?
Yeah, hold on. I'll get them for you. They're right up here. Hold on.
Are you disgusted? Are you disgusted?
Boosted. What up, man?
Can't wait to get back. Where's Boosted at?
Hey, Sublime.
What's up?
What do the ones on the car that you're changing look like? Are they just black with the snake?
No. Oh God, if they were that, I would have never needed to get another one. No, they're just regular center caps with a Ford logo on them. And then here's what the new ones look like.
Are those 2 1/4 or 2 1/2?
These?
Yeah.
2 1/4, 54 millimeter.
Okay.
And because they're Ford OEM, they're like $42 a piece.
I want to get the Cobra R ones, but I need them in 2 1/2.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that. My 96 Cobra had those Cobra R center caps. They had the Cobra R wheels.
Yeah. I had a set of those center caps, and I let them go with a set of wheels. Had I known they cost that much, I'd have kept them.
Yeah.
It's like $100 a cap.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, they're dicey.
I will not go ever.
You can get aftermarket repops in the 2 1/4, but you can't get them in 2 1/2.
Yeah, but the repops, from what I've heard, I mean, I haven't tried them, but my biggest concern is, you know how it is with a repop. If it's not OEM, sometimes it won't fit in there nice and snug. It'll rattle around, or God forbid, freaking fall off the wheel while you're driving. So I figured I'm better off going with something OEM. And then I got this for, like the wheel weights when they come on a car, they're the silver wheel weights. And I know they sell black wheel weights you can get at like Discount Tire and stuff. But a guy on a YouTube video had this. It's basically like a black paint marker. So basically all I got to do is scuff the wheel weights with a scuff pad and then use this, and it'll basically turn them into a nice shiny black wheel weight so they blend in with the wheel.
Yeah.
What else we got in here? And then we got the inlay kit for the front bumper and the GT500 on the bumper for the splitter and the front bumper.
Mm-hmm.
That should look good on there. I also got some carbon fiber pieces. I know some people frown on those. Some people like them. Some people don't. But, it's already, the GT500 already comes with the carbon fiber dash. So I got a infotainment system overlay for the carbon fiber, the door handle carbon fiber overlay, and then the door latch area carbon fiber overlay. What's stupid about it is that the one that fits on the infotainment center and the handle are nice quality, plastic, feel like real carbon fiber, and they fit perfect, man. But the freaking door latch ones that they sent me are the cheap, flexible rubber that don't form fit over the round edge. Yeah, dude. And I'm not going to say the company's name because I don't want to badmouth anybody, but it was not a good deal, man. Not a good deal. But it is what it is.
I think that would be sketchy alone because you always touch the door handle.
That's the one
versus the center console.
Yeah. What were you saying, No Fox?
I was going to say the same thing. That's the one that's getting used the most, so it's going to look like crap.
Yeah, the handle one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, exactly. What I may do is, because the handle ones really aren't that expensive, I might just go to another company that I know has a rounded edge and fits on there good and just re-get a set of those.
Hang on a second, guys.
Needs a cowl hood and lower than drag pack. I'm done.
Hey, Bro Swords, how you doing, man?
What's up, man?
Craig, Quantum Vortex, after he comes back from his timeout from you, go ahead and completely.
Wait, we put him in timeout? What happened?
Craig put him in timeout on the channel. He's a troll.
What was he saying?
He bought a damn he's just in here talking about a movie. Talking about on Jackie. He's talking about scenes from the movie. That's all. But he'll. I've seen in chats before. Fill the entire chat board up with garbage. Nobody will be able to see anybody else's chat because it won't be nothing.
He's talking about buying a foot long. What the hell is he talking about? What the hell?
Yeah, I'm over channel side to get all this comments blocked.
That's crazy.
Craig put him in time 300 seconds on comments.
Yeah, I saw him mentioned on there earlier, but I wasn't reading the comments at the time. I missed them.
Is it still showing up in here? His comments? Can y'all actually read them or say that
they're showing up deleted? They're showing up deleted.
Okay. Yeah, on here I can still read it. On my side.
Yeah, I mean I have an option that says view deleted message, but it says that it was deleted. Watching FM Full Minute and drinking beers.
All right, I'll go. All right. I'm gonna go back over here and I'm gonna just boot him out completely. I may have to undo his message,
but yeah, buddy. I love Gary's. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I had that James Edwards guy comment on one of my videos today.
Really?
It was, and he commented a link. I didn't click on it or nothing. I just deleted it.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why he would have subscribed to me, but he did.
I'm dead serious. I
I wonder if you were in one of the live streams. And
I was.
just yeah.
That one that where Kermob and them all went off.
All right, I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, that's
So he
why.
clicked on my name. He must have subscribed to everybody there.
See, I need to figure out a way you can see who's subscribed to you. I don't know if you can do it if you don't have 1,000 subscribers or not.
I just thought it was weird that he commented a link. You know what I mean? It was in blue.
Yeah.
Live. When you're doing a live, there's a program you can run, and it tells you everybody who's in there, even if they're just sitting as a wallflower. I got it written
See,
down.
I'm so computer illiterate. I wouldn't be able to figure it out.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a little preview. This is the tag we got for this car once it's wrapped.
Funhaver, nice. There you go. You already got the plate in advance. There you go.
Couldn't believe it was available.
Now, ain't that the Hoonigan Mustang? Ain't that the Hoonigan wrap?
Yeah, he's gonna have his Mustang wrapped to look exactly like that.
Wow.
And only gonna cost $3,500 to wrap the whole car. That's actually a really good price.
Yeah, it is. That's gonna look killer right there.
Yeah, just getting the rest of the RTR bits together.
Didn't Hoonigan sell that Mustang? I think I seen on one of their last videos that they had to get rid of it, or they did get rid of it. I guess.
I think that one's still in Von Gitten's garage.
I don't know if he owned it or if Ford owned it. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's not actually with Ford anymore.
No.
Von Gitten? Yeah, he is.
No.
You're thinking Ken Block. Ken Block.
They're talking about the Hoonigan car.
This is Von Gitten. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The Hoonigan car, the old, what was it, 65? Yeah.
God, I wish my car was all-wheel drive. That would be so badass.
Yeah, I'd love that
No
car.
kidding.
Who do we have here?
I seen that when I seen that first video of that all-wheel drive Mustang, and it was the Hoonigan car. I think it was before they had wrapped it. It was all, I think it was all gray, and it was the video where they started out in the warehouse, and they had a chain hooked to the ass end of it.
Yeah.
And they started doing a 4-wheel drive burnout in the warehouse, and then all of a sudden the chain releases and they take off and they just drive through the city. Just freaking drifting around corners and going over jumps. I was like, that would be absolutely cool to do.
Yeah.
And there ain't no telling how much it cost them to be able to shut them streets down to film that.
Take care, Boosted. You have a good night, man.
See you, Boosted.
Later.
Boosted,
who's this gentleman? Is that his brother, cousin?
No, Craig is Next Gen's, which is Mike. Craig is his cousin.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, he's Craig is the other half of Next Gen.
Okay.
Oh, is that Craig's Mustang?
No. Ain't mine, no.
Wait, whose Mustang is that we're looking at?
It's one on images.
Oh, that's not yours though?
No.
Oh.
Mine.
That's the color he wants to paint his.
I think it looked pretty good, that color.
It would.
I had a Cervini's nose that was that color.
Hold on, I'll be back 1 sec.
Okay. Busted, have a good one, bud. Okay, they had to give Unicorn back forward. Okay, I knew they had to get rid of. They was getting rid of one of the cars. Craig, David Warren said, "Is that plum crazy purple?"
I don't think plum crazy's that dark.
Yeah, plum crazy is not that dark. Plum crazy is like a little bit brighter than that, but I want like a really dark purple that looks almost black.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm going with the true blue.
See, I thought about doing mine the the 2020 GT500 Performance Blue, I think it is.
So I was gonna go with the emerald, the metallic emerald green, and do the from the side molded up the metallic emerald green, and then do titanium silver from the bottom of the side molded down. And that's the colors I was going to go with first. And then as soon as I seen a car that was painted true blue, and it was a deep blue that, I mean, you could, the sun hits it just right, you can see the glow of the blue in it. But when you look at it straight on, it almost looks black. It's awesome color. When I seen that, I was like, yep, that's the color right there.
What is the button
So
on the
here's
bottom
the-
that
oh,
everybody
God.
always hits by accident and kicks them out?
Here's that carbon fiber overlay. There you go. It fits so perfect, dude. And I mean, fits perfect. What I like best about it is this piece and this piece are all one piece, so you don't see a seam on the middle. And then it also, I just noticed now, it also covers the front piece too.
So that goes around your display, and that's your
yeah, the infotainment center
controls and stuff. Okay.
Yep. And I already did a dry fit on it, man. That thing fits like a glove.
Let's see
Like
the
it was
back
meant to be.
side of that Sublime. Let's see the
What's
back
up?
side, please. Of it. Can we see the back of that, please? Okay.
So it's got 3M tape in pretty much all the right places.
So it's a one-time stick. Get her right the first time.
Yeah, but like I said, it slid on so easy that literally, I mean, it was just like right on.
The way it's
So-
shaped,
Alright.
almost self-center.
Say what?
The way it's shaped, the angles, it probably self-centers.
It literally self-centered itself when I put it on. Yeah.
When you put that on, when you put that on for permanently, whatever you do not peel that paper off the back of that 3M tape completely. Peel just a little bit, peel down just a little bit of it, and fold it out to the side.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The paper. That way you can grab the paper, and as you're pulling the paper out, you can take your finger on the front side and kind of follow down with it and stick it down as it goes.
Yeah. But like I said, this one went on so clean. I honestly think I'll be able to peel off every single piece before I even put it on and just slide it right on because it literally slid right into place.
And before you take and put it on there, take you some Esperol alcohol. Yeah, Esperol alcohol, and take it on a cotton ball or terry cloth or something like that. Put a little bit on it and wipe down every spot that's going to be stuck with tape.
Yeah.
Tape, and that way you can make sure you get it good and clean.
And then here's the handle cover. This thing fits. This thing fits like a glove too.
That's gonna look good.
Put it on full screen, Mike, for a sec.
All right, hang on. Let's see.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that looks good
Is that,
there.
is that a hard piece, Sublime? Is that a
Yeah,
hard
see,
carbon
that's the
fiber?
thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
It starts out.
Those are the ones that I was. This is what I was wanting. Here's the backside.
Yeah. Cool.
They lay
Got a
that
good
stuff
amount of tape.
like fiberglass. We
Yeah.
did that stuff where I used to work.
Okay, you can take it off, Mike.
Yeah, that's gonna look good. That's gonna look good there. Now you just doing the entertainment center and the door handles for now.
No, like I said, well, I got the door latch ones, but they're a cheaper rubber one. They're not the hard plastic like these are. I'm gonna see if I can find another door latch one that's more what I'm looking for, and probably go with that. And then I also got. Hold on, I'll get that.
I think I would contact the company that come from and see, contact them directly and see if they got every piece you need. That way you get that way everything can be guaranteed to be the same color, the same design, and the same quality.
Well,
Yeah, I know. The only problem is I already did, and then they don't.
the problem is you'll run into the pattern will be slightly different on carbon fiber.
Yeah.
Pattern
Well,
would
what
be
I've noticed
different,
is
or
that-
the shade of the color would be a little off or something, or
Yeah.
What I've noticed though is that 3 or 4 of the companies, like Dyna Performance, carbon add-ons. A lot of them pretty much use the same stuff from what it looks like to me, and I've took a pretty good look at them. It looks like they use all the same stuff. Mike, put me full screen just for one more second.
Oh, where'd he go?
You took it completely out, Mike.
Yeah.
No, I didn't either. I hit.
He's not even on the screen. He's not even there. He is.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I remember you showing us that.
Pull it back just a little bit. There you go.
And see, it looks black when I'm showing it to the camera, but it's actually got a black and a gray to it.
Okay.
Yeah,
that'll look good. That's about all I'll do for the inside, because like I said, it's already the Recaro seats. Those are already still nice. There's nothing need to be done to those. I'm sure somebody might come out with a nice center console carbon fiber overlay, but for right now, it's all for stick shift cars or actual automatic cars with a stick, with a stick shift, with the automatic cars with a lever, not a freaking rotating knob like I have on the 500.
Right.
That's the only downside.
Did that car come with the Recaros in it already?
Yeah, only because that was a fully loaded base car. So I mean, it's got the Recaros, it's got the handling package, tech package, electronics package. I think the reason why Ford did it is because whoever ordered that car ordered a carbon fiber track pack, and Ford said, "Well, we can't give you a carbon fiber track pack, so we'll give you the next best thing. We'll give you a fully loaded base." Which is basically
so. Street Fox is asking, anyone know cheapest place to get carbon fiber or fiberglass doors and hatch for a Fox?
HO Fiber Trends.
Yep, I was about to say. And wasn't there another one that does the fiberglass stuff too?
Not that it now on my car, probably.
Okay.
HO Fiber Trends has good stuff. I don't know anybody else that makes it. There's one
HO Fiber Trends.
Yeah, that's who made the hood on my car.
Okay.
They're in Ohio.
Has anybody used?
Was it Cervini's makes hoods?
Yeah.
Has anybody used or know anyone who's used Jado Performance for a steering wheel, carbon fiber?
Jado.
Jato. Jado.
That I've never heard of.
California. Real nice product online. It's expensive.
Holy cow. A 79 to 82 Mustang 4-inch cowl induction hood, $633.
Yeah, those hoods aren't cheap.
That's the one on my.
I'm glad I don't need one.
I got mine for $350.
New?
Yeah, because I lived an hour and a half away from their shop.
Oh, so you didn't have to pay for shipping.
Correct. That and I got it. Every year they go to the Ford swap meet in Columbus, Ohio. They go twice a year, and they sell them. It's cash and carry, $350.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
All right. What was the name again? One more time. No Fox.
He's got it there. HO Fiber.
HO Fiber Trends. Okay.
Yeah, HO Fiber Trends.
I think they're the only ones that make a fiberglass hatch. Period.
Okay. How much is a hatch?
I've never needed one.
That would be cool to, for weight reduction, I guess. Them hatches on them cars is heavy.
It cuts a lot of weight out of the hatch, yep. But supposedly their doors are some of the nicest doors. They do some good
Evidently
work.
they don't make hatches because I just typed it into the search. All they got is hoods.
Maybe they might have quit making them. They did make them. They might have quit. Because I imagine it wasn't cheap. That probably isn't a cheap piece to do. Yeah, that one you're talking about, that Schoenberger, that's not the name. It's a different one. His stuff is super nice, but it is not cheap at all. Schoenig. Dan Schoenig. That's what it's called.
Okay.
He makes really good stuff, but you'll pay for it.
Harwood used to make hatches and dick lids. Okay.
I had a Harwood hood, and it was one of the worst ones I ever had.
Yeah, I'm just looking here. Hardwood makes they sell it through Summit Racing, but for like a 79 to 93 hatch, it's $579, and that's a fiberglass hatch.
For a good hood that's not ridiculous, Kanan makes really nice ones. They're probably my favorites.
Here we go. HO Fiber Trends says we no longer carry the 79. Hang on. The 79 to 93 Mustang HO Fiber Trends bolt-on fiberglass hatch.
Yeah. I figured they quit making them.
This is through LMR.
Yeah.
Brailsford, I ain't got no Fox. I'm still here.
They got the now. LMR does carry it's a 5.0 resto, but it's a trunk lid for a coupe or convertible.
Everybody.
We got a new age.
So you'll have to find a used one if you want a fiberglass hatch. A used HO Fiber Trends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish I could get a mold or something and learn how to do some carbon fiber stuff.
Yeah, that's not easy to do.
Mm-mm.
A friend of mine's doing it for a 69 Camaro. He's done all of his own stuff.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet that's sweet.
Oh, it's he's been working on this car for like 6 or 7 years. It's badass.
What year is it?
69 Camaro.
Oh, nice. That's one of my favorite years.
And he took 07 Corvette engine transmission put in it.
You know, I almost this close to traded my Roush for one of those Jesus, what the hell? The company that makes those kit cars, like they got the AC Cobra kit cars.
My uncle had one. Yep.
What's the name of that damn company?
Factory 5.
Factory 5, but not for the AC Cobra version though. It was for the one that looked more like a GT40 almost. The which one?
Daytona.
What's it called? The Daytona version? Hold on, let me look it up here.
All right, here I found this company here. It looks like they do pretty good quality work, but it's VFN Fiberglass and Performance, and they sell like complete nose clips, you know, for like race cars. They side skirts, air dams, fenders, hoods.
I'll tell you the place that you do not want to buy anything from. It's called Champion Fiberglass.
Champion?
Yes. They used to be called Cincinnati Composites, and their reputation got so bad they changed their name.
All right, now here is a 79 to 93 flat lift-off hatch for $320. And then here's a 79 to 93 flat bolt-on hatch for $480. You know how much the lift-off hatch is? 7 pounds.
Yeah. The HO Fiber Trends hatch was bolt-on.
The bolt-on hatch is 15 pounds.
Yeah.
So here's the car I was talking about. A Factory 5 GTM car, it's called.
That's different. I haven't seen that one yet. That's something newer that came out with.
There was a guy in California that was selling a red one, and oh my God, it was so beautiful. He carbon fibered the heck of the outside. He put an LS5 or LS3 Chevy motor in it. Dude, it was nice, and I was so tempted to trade my Roush for that car. But, you know, he had everything done right, but he didn't have the AC figured out, so it had no AC. And I don't know, just something in my back of my head told me to keep the Roush, which I did. So I guess no regrets.
My uncle had the AC Cobra Factory 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you want an AC Cobra car and you don't want to pay AC Cobra money, like real AC Cobra money, that's the way to go.
Yeah.
They're actually not too super pricey for the AC Cobra kit ones, you know?
It's just a 5-liter Mustang with a different body on it, you know, basically.
Yeah, see, that's the question is what motor do you want to put in the car? That's really going to determine how much you're going to end up paying.
Yeah.
Some guys go with just like you said, a 302. Some guys would go with a newer style Coyote motor. Some guys go full-blown 427. You know, it really all depends on how much power you want.
427 one.
Say what?
Bill Cosby, he had one with a 427.
Yeah, he probably had to sell it for his
What's up, Braille's Fords?
He's been in here for a little. Oh, there he is. What's up, Matt? See, you don't got a box to be in here.
Yeah, see, but
I've got no idea what the hell you guys are talking about, though. Sublime, they're keeping you around so they can run you with their Fox one day and then brag that they beat a 500.
Oh, of course. But hopefully by then I'll already be up to 900. It won't matter.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, there's a Fox with the engine I'm putting in mine making like 1,300 or 1,400 horsepower with stock heads and cool packs.
Oh, Jesus. But you won't be getting it, so that's okay.
Right?
As long as I know you won't be the one smoking the other.
I thought it was you this whole time.
Hey, what's your best figure on a set of coyote heads? What do you think they're worth? Don't know the generation. Trying to figure that out.
What was the
Talking
question?
about like upgraded coyote heads?
No, factory heads. 5 liter.
Oh God, I have no idea. Next gen, you might know that.
I didn't hear what he said.
He said, "What do you think the price is on a set of factory coyote heads?"
Set of factory coyote heads?
Yeah.
That's a good question. What gen is he wanting to go with?
I got a fella who wants to trade me for something. He's offered me a set.
Well, now I would imagine they're not cheap.
No.
You talking about Gen 1 or Gen 2, Northern? Northern, you talking about Gen 1 or Gen 2?
Not sure yet. Trying to figure that out. So let's go Gen 1.
Some F-150 heads.
All right, so you can.
Are you buying a set of heads, or are you going to trade with them?
Oh, he's offered me a few items, including
a new, or actually a used head right now on eBay is $449.
I found them for $350. From Livermore Ford, though, if you're getting one used and it's checks out and everything, they're selling for $483 a piece.
Wow!
So you're looking at $1,000 for a set of heads.
Yeah,
and that's used. That ain't brand new.
Damn. Cheap.
That is EGZ7Z. So that's going to be.
Is it the 52A? 52A is Gen 2.
No, this is 649A. So I think that's going to be.
649. That's Gen 2.
Gen 2. So yeah. Yeah. So $1,000 for some used heads.
Yeah. Right now, a brand new Gen 2 head is going for $1,969.
Woo.
That's for one.
Yeah.
Well, that's
just one head.
Piece. Wow.
Yeah. So $2,000 per head.
Yeah.
That ain't cheap.
Yeah, like Craig said, $1,000 to $1,500 complete and in good condition. So
I might have to take a look.
Two Valve says he sells them at work for $1,000 for a Gen 1 and Gen 2.
Pair? For a pair?
For a pair.
Probably used, I'm sure, though. Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, used. I'm sure.
Yeah.
That
actually might be $1,000.
Doing good, dude. What's up, man?
Good.
So do you have to like go? So you can just get Vaughn's wrap on your car? Is there like not like I don't know copyright or some sort of rule that you'd be breaking?
I knew something like that was gonna happen when he did that. When he smiled like that.
Oh, that was funny. He's like,
"All right, guys, it's 9 o'clock. I got to jump off here because the kids are getting ready for bed, and I don't want to keep them up. They got school in the morning."
I'm getting off.
Yes, sir.
See you guys later.
You leaving? No, Fox?
Yep.
All right, buddy. We take care. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Yep, no problem.
Have a good one, though, Fox.
Later.
Take care, Norfox.
Take care, buddy.
Northern Mustangs, finally good to meet you.
For sure, Mike. You too, man.
Instead of seeing you in chat all the time. Bros Friday, you have a good one, bud. Matt, have a good one, Mike. I'll holler at you tomorrow.
Take care,
man. You guys take it easy.
Take care, buddy.
So where in Canada are you?
Niagara Falls North.
Okay, so you're not like too
so
crazy.
You're kind of close. Was it Quebec in that area?
Quebec?
I'm trying to think.
Oh, that's
like way up there.
Quite a way. Yeah.
Is it? Okay. So I got a buddy that lives in Alberta, Canada.
Have you done the American Muscle Show in Pennsylvania? I know there's a big group from Canada that came down every year.
No, we do the Carlisle Ford Nationals and Mustang.
Yeah, I was gonna do that last year, and then the world decided to take a shit on me.
Yeah, I wanted to do that American Muscle Car Show. That's in Pennsylvania, right?
Yeah, it's all right. It's pretty good. I mean, so American Muscle as a company, they've become kind of trash, but the show's good. I mean, I have a good time at the show every year, and like last year, I got invited to be at the specialty parking lot. So like, I legitimately, because I showed up before like a lot of the like I was parked next to JD Joyride, some of those other big YouTubers, and that was before I was even doing YouTube really. I did record it and made an episode out of it. But like, I
Right.
mean, I legitimately had the best spot at the entire show. I was right next to all the vendors. It was awesome. And the only reason I got invited is because like I was actually on deployment, and I posted a picture on American Muscle of my car and my son's car parked next to it, and they're like, "That is so cool." Are you? And I like they were. It was a post on who's coming to the American Muscle show, and I posted it, and they're like, "We want you to be in the specialty parking lot." I'm like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." And so I got to like show up early, walk around. Like that was before the GT500 had been released. Like Ford was still expoing it and taking it places. And so like I parked because I had early admittance to the lot, and the GT500 was just sitting over there unguarded before they put all the ropes up. So I just like walked up to it, started recording it, and like looking it over. I was pretty sick. I had a good time.
Heck yeah. So Street Fox, the place or the event he's talking about, Foxtoberfest, that is in North Carolina, and they canceled it last year due to all the crap that's going on right now. But let me look it up and see if I can find the schedule for it. Because I think it's still Foxtoberfest. Yeah, 2020 was canceled. We know that. Craig, do you know if they're going to do it again this year? Yeah, Kannapolis, North Carolina. I'm not sure the date.
I got to get a fox. That's my backyard.
There you go.
Yeah. You sell the wife
Buy
on that.
silverbacks.
Yeah. Okay. So the Ford Explorer I just got my wife, I just discovered the sport mode. So it's got the flappy panel shifters on that little four banger.
Oh, really?
There you
Yeah.
go.
I thought it was pretty funny.
What year is that Explorer you got?
That's a 17.
Oh, okay. When did
I
they
like it,
first come
though.
out with the ST version? Was that 19 or 20? 20 was the first year, right?
I think it was 20.
Yeah.
I've heard they're having some problems with the new model, but I know every new model. They went back to rear wheel drive primary, and I've heard they've had some issues, but I don't know
Really?
too much about it. Yeah.
Huh.
What's that?
I'd almost rather have an ST Edge than an ST Explorer just because it'd be lighter. You know what I mean?
Well, that ST Edge is badass. I think it's
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah. It's got to be probably
All
at
right,
least
guys.
600-700 pounds less.
I'm gonna jump off here. Thanks for having me, Next Gen. Good to see you guys.
Yes, sir. Hey, glad we got
All
to
right.
meet you finally.
For sure, man.
Take care, buddy.
Appreciate
Take
it.
care,
Thank you.
Northern.
See you.
Yeah.
Have a good one, man.
Later, man. I was doing my my MG chat before this, so I'm sorry I didn't jump in right when you guys started.
Oh, that's okay,
Gotta-
man. We
I got
just
I
want
got
to
to
stick on here
appease.
for a minute.
Yeah, I got you. I had to appease both sides.
Yeah, the Focus ST is pretty quick for what it is too. There's a lot of guys running those. I've had to ride them. They're pretty nice. I'd actually contemplating on buying a Focus ST at one time. I've actually owned several other Ford Focus cars.
Yeah.
And I mean, I never had no issues out of them. I've heard people with some horror stories, but the
My
Sony
neighbor
on the
had
back.
a Ford Focus ST.
I was on the
Y'all
back.
were
Sorry, go
you were
ahead.
talking about the Explorer ST, right?
Explorer and the
Originally.
Edge.
Yeah.
Edge.
Yeah,
Okay,
Edge
so
ST.
that, yeah, they got an Explorer ST too now.
Yep, that's what we were talking
Yeah.
about first.
I've seen one of those up at the local dealership here. It's I don't know, probably a couple weeks ago. Man, them things are nice.
Yeah, they're like, what are they, like 80 grand? They're a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they ain't cheap. But the one I was looking at had a 12-inch screen in the dash.
Yeah, that's the future, man. That's what L cars are getting now. I got my Boss with nothing. I've got less technology in the Boss than my Grand Marquis from 01 has. But I ran across. I was just doing some back road. I found some back roads around me a few months ago, and I was ripping around in the Boss, and I ran into a Focus RS just to see if I could and he was obviously tuned. His exhaust was that distinct hey, my cat's a removed color, and I mean, it was I could smell it too. I mean, it was, but I was chasing him, and I was expecting him to pull a little harder than he did, honestly.
Yeah, but those things are all-wheel drive, which makes them real cool.
Oh yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love to have one. I would love to have one of those, but
Yeah, I know
Heck
they
yeah.
quit making them in like 2018, but I mean they were quick. I mean they made so what was it? What did those have? They had the 2 3-cylinder in those, didn't they? The
I think
4-cylinder,
yeah,
2.3
I think
liter.
it's. I want to say it was the same one they put in the Mustang.
But they
right?
made like 350 horsepower,
Yeah.
and then they're all-wheel drive and 6-speed too. So they were pretty fun little cars. And then there's a
bet.
couple of guys on YouTube. There's one guy I was trying to think of the name of it and I couldn't find it, but his makes close to 1,000 horsepower.
Sure.
Damn.
Yeah, how long is that going to last?
He's had it for a while. It's over in like UK or something like that. I was trying to find it.
He's had it for a while, but how many times has something broke that you don't know about that he had to turn around and fix, and then he drives it and shows videos, and something else breaks, and then he's got to turn around and fix shit. Oh yeah.
All right, guys. I wanted to pop in and say, hey, I got homework to do. So I need to sit down and do something before I go to bed.
All right, man. You have a good night,
All right, man. Well, thanks for coming
Later,
by.
guys. Yeah,
Take
bud.
care.
Take care.
Cheers, Matt.
And I froze. Hang on a minute.
Oh boy. Here we are on the Next Gen Car Guys chat live stream. I'm your host, Ric Flair.
All right, there we go.
There you go.
All right, so yeah, looking on here, this one's not the all-wheel drive one, but yeah, 900 horsepower, 1,000 horsepower, 600 horsepower, 500 plus horsepower, 110 horsepower. So yeah, they're making some power with some of these Focus, man. That's pretty sweet. Did you see the Ford Transit van that made almost 1,000 horsepower in a Transit van?
Really?
They took the Focus RS drivetrain out from under and stuck it up under a Ford Transit van.
Jesus.
Yeah.
My neighbor down the street, he's got a Ford Focus ST. He likes it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's got like a whole clan of buddies. One day, a couple of his buddies were over and they all had Ford Focus STs, all different colors and shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having one. I mean, they say they're really fun to drive. They handle really good. They make, for a 4-banger, that's quite a bit of power out of the box. 350 horses.
Oh shit! Hold on, my light.
Uh-oh. All right, I'm gonna post the link up. We'll probably hang out for about another 20 minutes or so. If you guys see if there's anybody who wants to come in and hang out before we end this thing.
Yeah, if I was gonna get a Ford Focus, I'd probably want the RS version. I just have to have that all-wheel drive.
Yeah. And see, I think I remember telling you about it. I had a Volvo that was all-wheel drive 6-speed. And
yes, I
it's
remember.
a different way of driving for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a different feeling to go sideways in an all-wheel drive car than it is a rear-wheel drive car for sure.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so who we still got in here?
David Martin, 2-valve, Craig.
Craig says he likes the Subarus.
Oh God! Don't get me started on that Subaru sound. I hate the sound that the Subarus make. Sounds like a rolling fart going down the street.
Craig likes them.
Oh my God! Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Too funny.
There's a lot. I mean, Craig, he's kind of like me. We kind of both have love for about everything out there. I've always been a muscle car guy, but man, I like one car I've always wanted. Everybody, knows what it is. It's the RB26, the R34 Nissan Skyline, and I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I see those at car shows every now and then up here.
Yeah, and it's kind of my car. Craig's was the Supra, 2JZ Supra. So.
Oh yeah.
I like the IS300 Lexus. So.
The only Lexus one I like is the new, what is that, the 500 that they came out with recently? Or not too long ago? Past couple years? I think it's the LC 500 2-door coupe.
Right.
It's like a super balanced car.
Not much. What's going on?
hanging out.
Oh,
So Craig, so S13 240SX, and see that's like Shannon Scott's 240. It's a 2JC swap car. That thing's wicked fast.
which one? Oh, Shannon Scott. Hell yeah. That
Yeah, I
thing
got to
is.
see it up up close. It's pretty awesome. Yes,
That
Mr.
ain't got a
Mike One.
level
Skylines are
2JZ in
sexy.
it.
I like the Skylines.
It's weird. This thing only overheats if I plug the charger in.
A buddy of mine had traded his Mustang in on a Skyline.
See, I think Craig said it was another 4 years before we can get them over here legally or something like that, or being able, something about the way their safety equipment versus what we're allowed to have over here is two different things or something like that. And
There's a group of guys that live around where I live. There's probably 10 of them. They all have them.
Talking about the right-hand drive versions?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw one at a car show last year. Right-hand drive one.
well, I'm sure you can get them over here, but I want to say that he said the R32 and the R33 is here, but the R34, what was he saying? Yeah, Craig's saying 2025 for the R34.
I don't know what models they have. I don't follow those cars that much.
Yeah, it has to do with their, our
Hey,
safety
I think it's
standards versus
all the
theirs.
safety stuff on them.
Yep. So, and I mean, I'm sure you can pay somebody the right amount of money to get any car over here.
Oh yeah.
You know
I
what I'm saying?
looked into several years ago.
Poop,
I
bro.
was going to have a 98 Ford Ranger imported from Mexico. That was a factory 4-door crew cab,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
there was no way I could do it
It's just
because
like,
it wouldn't meet the emissions and safety standards for
Yep.
America.
it's just like the, they got all the diesels before we did.
Yeah, the one
Like the
the
Toyota,
one I was
the
looking
Toyota
at was a
Hilux and
diesel.
all them. Yep. A 4-door Ford Ranger that was diesel overseas. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they
get all the
found
cool
out
stuff.
Mexico.
But we can't all be like Sublime and drive the Rolls Royce of Mustang. So
And horror
That's not the
phone
Rolls Royce of Mustangs. That's not a Rolls Royce of Mustangs.
it's pretty close.
Yeah, I suppose.
That's the benchmark Mustang anyway.
I just wish it had more power.
We can.
How much more do you want?
About
We can
another
bottle
200
feed it.
wheel. 850 to 900, and then I'll be a happy camper.
You need to drive it like it is first and get used to it first.
Hey,
Oh, I know.
go big or go home. You might as well put 1,000 to the ground.
No, see, that's the thing. That's one thing I've already found out about those cars is that they'll live happy at 850 to 900 wheel without any issues. Once you start pushing the envelope and going 1,000 plus, that's where you may start running into problems. And one thing I don't want is problems.
See, like, me and Craig talk all the time about different things or whatever. But one of the things is, most cars do great until you put them on the track, and then you start finding out where they break.
Yeah.
You start making a car hook, and then that's where you start finding their flaws.
Yep.
You get out here on the street or something, and you're spinning tires, you're okay. But if you get on the street and it hooks and takes off down the track, you're going to find the weak point really fast.
Yeah, you're not going to break much spinning tires.
Yep. And just like No Fox twisting axles on the street, though.
That's because he just put that new set of drag radials on there. Everything was hooking.
Oh yeah.
My old Notch, it was a drag car. I had one of those Richmond mini spools in it. That got the little squares that slide in over the axles.
Right.
I stripped one of them off. I rounded the edges of it off on one of them.
So the car, when you guys came into the live feed, the car that's up, that's the car that I'm working on when I'm putting the mod motor in. And it actually had a mini spool in the 7.5 rear end in it, and they blew it apart. And Craig ended up having to do a bunch of work to that to get it fixed. That was, of course, before I got it. But somebody said those mini spools don't hold up like they used to.
I blew one apart in my old drag car, and then I put another one in it. And as far as I know, the guy still runs that car with that mini spool, and it's got a big block in it now.
Okay. So yeah, here's what Craig was saying. So the R34 can be had, but they have to go through a lot of stuff to get legalized for the states. But they can usually drive them limited to 2,500 miles a year. That's interesting.
Which most people that have that car probably aren't putting more than those miles on it anyways.
Right.
Yeah, don't wreck it. Don't
Exactly.
get caught driving it.
I appreciate it, Street Fox. And you guys need to check out Street Fox's. He's got a few videos up there too.
I've
One of
been slowly watching his. He does have some pretty.
He did a video. I think it was on the build that he was doing. Man, that in the idle, that car sounds tough. Man, that's a mean ass sounding car.
Yeah. Yeah, I commented on his video. He's freaking putting all the right parts in all the right places.
Hang on, so you can see somebody backstage here. Let's see what we got. Uh oh, here he is. Hang on.
Who we got?
Mr. Mach 1 is in the house.
Mr. Mach 1, what's up, buddy?
What is going on?
What's happening?
If you're going to drive that car with a mini spool in it, you're going to have problems if you're going to drive it a lot on the street. You know, because they're not really meant for the street. They're meant for the strip.
Okay, go back.
You said they're meant for the strip, not the street?
Yeah, because anytime you turn that, dude, it binds that axle on that thing.
The ass end will just bounce around a turn.
Yeah.
It goes. Well,
all right, Craig, you have a good night.
Take care, buddy. Stay out of trouble. I'll holler at you tomorrow.
So, what made you decide to put a 4.6 in that Mustang?
Well, if you got a minute, I'll tell you. All right. So the deal on my car, it was kind of a screwed up situation all the way around. So I've always had the love for the 05 to 09 cars, which is the S197s. I like the way they look because they look like the old 65 model car. You know, they had that retro styling. Found one. Lady had it for sale. Me and Craig actually went out and looked at it. Seen the car, drove the car. I fell in love with it. It had a few little issues here and there, but for the most part, it was in really, really solid shape. It didn't have a title, but she had all the paperwork where the car had been signed off. So what had happened was the car was a abandonment car that a tow company had picked up, and the car sat at a tow company for a year or so. They did the paperwork to process it and sell it at an auction. So she had all the paperwork where the car had been cleared, and then the paperwork to get the title. The issue comes in is the car was from Georgia. So the way they are set up for out-of-state stuff, okay, so I would have had basically to get the title of the car, I was going to have to load the car up, drive it to Georgia, at whichever inspection lot that the car was close to, where it was sold at auction. It had to sit there for 6 to 8 months, depending on the inspection process with the COVID stuff and everything. But it would have taken more, but luckily that was before this. And then they would do their inspection on it. The problem is I knew it wasn't going to pass inspection. It had the exhaust was messed up on it. I mean, it had a few things. There's a dent in the door where somebody had tried to pry the door open on it to break into it. It was a mess. So I sat down and weighed my options. I said, okay, this is what's going to cost to take the car to Georgia to get it inspected. This is what it's going to take, get it fixed and pass inspection. And then I'm going to be without my car for 8 months. So I was like, you know what? I got a Fox body sitting over here. Let's check all that junk out of it and put it in the 82. So that's where that came about. So it ended up regardless. Exactly. So it worked out to where it was going to cost me more than what it was worth. You know what I'm saying? And I decided that why not put it in the Fox body? Do a retro build on the Fox body.
But I like that you're doing it because I think that's it's different. But I just wondered why you did it because it looks like that Fox body's pretty straight.
It is. It's actually really straight. It's a sunroof car, and it doesn't have any rust in the floor pans. There's not hardly a dent in it. And yeah, the other thing too is everybody's doing coyote swaps.
Right.
You know, and it's like, why not do something different than everybody else? So I've already got the car sitting here. I'm not going to use it because I don't want to go to the trouble of trying to get it legalized. So let's yank the stuff out of it and put it in the Fox body. So then that's when I started trying to dig up the information on it. And a couple of guys that follows my channel were like, hey, we need you to do a video on this because we were looking at doing the same thing. And there's not a lot of information out there. So that's when I started going through, digging up information, trying to figure out how to do this stuff, and started filming it, and kind of took off from there.
Now, doing a 3-valve swap, that'd be pretty close to like putting, say, like a 2-valve or a 4-valve in one, ain't it?
More or less, yeah. All your mod motors basically are the same. I mean, the way they built those things, I mean, you can take, the 3650 trans, the TR6060. What's the other one? I mean, everything interchanges. There's 2 different variants of the 3650, the TKO 600. They all bolt up. They bolt right up.
It's hard to kill those old 4.6s, man.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, and see,
I've
the 3 valves
for several years.
Yeah, that was the thing. They're reliable, and they make. I mean, they're respectable power. They make, what was it, like 340, somewhere in there, and it made about the same amount of torque. But with cams, a tune, and a few little things on it, they're making over 400. So the thing about those is the crank will hold up to 800, but then you have to change out rods and pistons if you want to make more than that. So my goal with the car was to get it in, get it running, then later on throw some cams in it. I was looking at Brand Speed's Detroit Rocker cams. You guys can look them up on YouTube. They're pretty good cams. And they're a good all-around cam. They're good for NA power, or if you want to throw some boost at it later. And that was kind of the plan, was get the cams in it, get the car running, make it reliable, and then maybe later on throw a supercharger on it and see what it does.
Well, that'll be a fun car because, like I said, and they're torquey as hell already.
Yeah, and the thing about my car is, I mean, Fox weighs less than 3,000 pounds.
Oh yeah.
So you stick 400 horsepower in something that, I mean, it's a go-kart already.
Yep.
You stick that kind of horsepower in, it's going to be, you're not going to be able to drive it straight. It's going to go all over the place, So.
Well, once you get that suspension thing tightened up, you'll be good.
Yeah. So that was the other.
The best 3 valves are great, but I'm going to tell you, those 5.4 3 valves, they suck.
The main problem with the 5.4s were the cam phasers and blowing spark plugs.
Exactly.
That was a real issue with those. Other than that, they weren't so bad. And what it was too is a lot of guys, will tell you that they would blow a spark plug because they actually had a torque spec on the spark plugs, and they weren't getting torque to the proper spec, hence blowing them out. So it's all about how you take care of them.
Yeah, well, my brother's got a
and keeping the oil changed.
For 2003, he lives down in Crossville, Tennessee, and he's got 400,000 miles on his 5.4. And
I've got
every day.
Yeah, I've got my old truck has got we just crossed over 300,000. I got a 05 F-150 crew cab, and mine has the 4.6 2 valve in it, but we ended up switching the engine out. It was a mess. We thought it had a bad catalytic converter because I had a misfire that I couldn't find. So I went through this elusive trying to find the misfire type thing and put plugs, coils. We did an engine harness on it. And then I said, okay, so it keeps throwing a O2 code. So let's check the cats, see what's going on with those. So we went to pull the exhaust off of it, and I broke on the passenger side where the cat goes up and bolts to the manifold where it drops down. Broke those studs out. So it's like, all right, well, let's get a new manifold put on the truck, and it'll solve that issue. Went to pull the manifold from the head, and you guys know how that works. The manifold broke the studs. So you go putting steel and aluminum that corrodes, and it causes an issue, and you try to take them out, and they break. So then at that point, there wasn't much you could do about it because on those trucks, well, about like any other car, the engine's a little offset so that your steering shaft comes down beside the engine, okay? The frame on the passenger side is right up against manifold. So there's nothing you can do. You can't get in there and try to drill nothing out, weld to it. So I was like, let's pull the engine. So I did. I yanked the engine out of it, and that's where I started finding problems. I found 3 Healy coils in the passenger side head. I found where somebody had run it extremely hot because the exhaust valve on number 3 cylinder was red. Like it wasn't hot, but it was red. You could see where it had changed temper. The temper in the metal had changed where it had changed colors. And then so I was like, okay, well, let's wait, possibly getting a set of heads and putting on the block. And then I got in there and playing around with it. You could see it had piston slap where the rings were just slap wore out in it. I was like, look, let's just find another engine. So that's what we did. We found another engine and put in it, but it still got the factory trans. And I tell you what, you cannot beat a good Ford truck. I love my truck. I probably wouldn't trade it for nothing. It'd be hard to get rid of.
That's all I drive, man.
I mean, it'd really be hard to replace that truck. That truck, I drive it hard, and I drive it every day.
Well, you already had the engine out, so it was ready. So you was halfway there. Just get another engine put in it and be done.
Exactly. And I found one with low enough miles that I felt good about putting it in the truck. Around my budget, it's hard to find something anymore. They wanted one I found had only 20,000 miles on it, but it was like $6,000 for an engine, and I was like, man, I guess I could buy me a whole nother truck for $6,000.
Right.
So you have to look at that.
You guys know I do own a junkyard, right?
Yeah.
Really?
I saw the video.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I saw the video.
Over here in Romulus. I shut it down back in 2002 because I started working at Detroit Diesel.
Okay.
But I'm working on getting it really back opened up now. I got over 300 cars in there now. So I'm trying to get this place open back up because I'm retiring in 7 years from Detroit Diesel. So I'm going back to the junk business. So I'm hoping that the state's got everything they need now, and I can have this yard back opened up by at least March of this year.
I mean, that'd be awesome.
So
do you have an Instagram page or
yeah,
on Instagram? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. I have to get on there and check that out, and that way I can get a hold of you in case I need some parts.
Well, yeah,
I've been watching some of them videos from your junkyard channel. It's a pretty cool place.
And like I said, it's been sitting a long time. So I've done a lot of work to it over the last 10 years, but I fought with the city for 9 years to get the license back from the city.
Okay. Street Fox, what state are you in? Michigan,
Yes,
Mr. Mike
Michigan.
1.
Yes.
Okay.
But
So you said Crossville, Tennessee earlier. Crossville's not that far from us.
Well, Crossville's my brother lives down there.
Okay.
My oldest brother down there. He's a Mustang guy. He's got a 302 Boss Mustang, a 70.
I got you.
So did you ever get the transmission figured out on that Saturn, Gary?
Which one? Oh no, I haven't messed with it yet. You're talking about the 2008?
Yeah, that SUV.
Yeah, I haven't messed with it yet. I just got it fired up. But the guy that I got it from, I work with, he says it needs a shift module or something like that. So
Gotcha.
it's about $800, I think.
You got any? Yeah.
So when you decide to go with a blower, what are you thinking? Paxton, Pro Charger, or what?
I was looking at the Roush. The Roush makes a nice stage 2 kit for the 3-valve. And the thing about
like a TVS style?
It's a root style.
Oh, so like the one I had on the Roush.
Yeah, it sits on top.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you have to get a towel hood for it then, right?
Well, see, that was the thing with the K-member spacers was hopefully it'll drop it down enough to where I can still use my factory hood.
Gotcha.
Then should have enough room for the transmission and everything bolt up to the car. So that was kind of the thing.
I see your guys' buddies in here.
Is he? Okay. What's up, man? Who's that? James Edwards?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Who has the fastest Fox? That's a good question.
Well, it's not mine because mine don't have an engine in it.
I don't have a Fox anymore, so I'm out.
Mine's laying on its side.
Laying on its side? What'd you do?
Well, I got that car. I got it on the on rotisserie.
Oh, okay.
I got a Mustang. I got a Fairmont.
Okay. Well, that's the same thing as a Fox.
Yeah.
The fastest Fox probably that I know is probably no Fox Givens. That I know
Fox
of.
Given? Right.
of people that we talk to in the, you know what I mean, in the chats. Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's much faster ones on YouTube, I'm sure.
Who did they say? Demonology. I've heard of that before. Who is that? That's a YouTube channel.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, he's got the Charger or Challenger, I think.
Is it a Hellcat or is it a?
I think the guy's got a fast car, and I think he's a good guy and does a lot of good YouTube videos. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Okay. 4.8 or 427 stroker would be wicked. Yeah, I agree. But see, that was back to the 4.6s. I've got everything that I need to make my car, like I said, the retro build. And if something happens to it, check engine light. I mean, I can plug a computer in it and diagnose it right there on the spot. So
see, that's the nice thing about these newer cars, man. You can just plug them in.
Yeah, and they'll tell you what's wrong with them. You know, it's the simplicity of it.
Every now and then they give you a wrong code because there's something else making that code look bad.
Like,
yeah, that's what he's got. He's got the Dodge Demon. That's what I thought. He does have the
Okay,
Demon.
so it's the Dodge Demon. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, from everything I've heard, Demonology's a real good guy.
Oh no, he's got great videos too. And yeah,
Is it isn't it a red demon?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I've seen some videos. Yeah, he got that thing is pretty quick too.
Oh yeah.
Did you see the video that was floating around? It was on YouTube and Facebook and stuff of some guy dressed himself up like an Amish guy, had a Hellcat, and put wagon wheels on.
I saw that. And he did a burnout in it.
Yeah.
Who does that?
Yeah, who does that exactly?
He had like 4 3-inch wheel spacers bolted together, and then put wagon wheels on his Hellcat.
Gotcha.
Seems like a waste of money.
It was funny.
Hey, as long as he had fun, man.
Hey, right? Exactly.
David Van Voorhis'
That's kind of where
car,
I'm at.
his car is no joke. David Van Voorhis's, that's like a high 7, low 8 car, if I'm not mistaken, on the quarter.
Right. See, when your car gets out of warranty, we'll be able to turn it up a lot.
Oh yeah. Well, not a lot. Just like I said, just
no. We're going to turn it all the way to
zone.
10. No, we're going to skip 5 and 6 and go right to 10.
We're going right to about 8. We're going to be in the happy zone at 8.
Right.
Lower blow.
Man, I want to ask you a question. Do you got the extended warranty on that car?
Nope. Like I said, from what I've seen so far, those cars, if there's going to be a problem with the engine or the transmission, it's going to happen in the first 2,000, 2,500 miles. So I usually average on my cars, since they're not daily driven, right around 5,000 miles a year. So once I go through this first summer, which will probably put me at about 5,000 on the odometer, if I make it through with no problems with that, I'll probably wait another year, maybe at the end of the year, the next year, and then start doing the bolt-ons. Plus, what the good thing for me waiting is, by then they'll have the tranny unlocked fully for the tuning for the transmission.
Didn't someone say that it was already partially unlocked?
Yes, I saw that 1320 chick. She made a video of it where they got it partially unlocked. And I mean, really, the big thing with that, getting that transmission unlocked, is the first gear launch, because they get out of the hole so bad. You know what I mean? So they want to be able to tune that transmission so it'll get a better 60-foot time, which will obviously result in a much better quarter-mile time.
Right, and so your car's a DCT, right? So it's a dual clutch. Yeah. So
dual clutch.
On yours, you hold both the paddles on the steering wheel. Does that not put it in neutral?
It does.
Okay. So is that how you're supposed to launch it?
Huh?
Is that how you're supposed to launch it, or is there like a mode?
Actually, most guys that drag race those cars, they put it. If you're at a lot of power, like Ken from Palm Beach Dyno, I want to say he launches at around 2,700 RPMs. And the max launch I think is 3,000 or 3,200.
Okay, and is that what the triple R8s she was talking about?
No, that's what I would probably get for the street. But Ken from Palm Beach Dyno, he's got a set of 18-inch wheels on there with a Mickey Thompson ET Street R tire. Okay. Yeah, and he's got this.
The reason why I asked if you had an extended warranty, because I was going to say, man, you got to wait that long to get that thing tuned.
No, I ain't waiting that long. No, 2 years max.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can enjoy driving it for a little bit and then go upgrading it later.
Yep.
Well, my wife drives her GT350 daily in the summertime on the nice sunny days. So she drives it. So that's why I got the extended warranty on her car. Plus, when I talked to the guy that does my tunes and stuff up here, he said best to leave that Voodoo alone, dude, because they have too many problems.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I know what you're talking about.
there's a guy. Was it Just the Six? He's got a page on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he's had nothing but issues out of those Voodoo engines, where he's been trying to upgrade them, build them up, and he's blown 3 of them up. I think it is.
Oh yeah, you got to be careful with those, man, because they're, and you know, that flat plane crank is what messed them up. Because people's trying to, you know, redline those cars every time, so that's what's really hurting them.
I tell you what really hurt all these new cars too is that stupid DOD crap, where they deactivate cylinders going down the road.
Oh yeah, I know. You're right. I've seen those. The Scotty Kilmer, that guy that has that big, huge YouTube channel. He's always talked bad about those motors that have where they shut down these cylinders.
Oh yeah. I agree with you there, Street Fox.
Cadillac started that. Cadillac started that back in the 80s.
Right. So Street Fox says, what was it? Let me go back up here.
I just like seeing the old school cars outrun the expensive new cars.
And he says, I like simple without computers. I agree. Computers gives a new element to the whole deal for sure.
I'm gonna tell you something. My old Mach 1, I can drive that car anywhere, and if it breaks down the side of the road, I can get it running again. But these new cars, you got to have a road somewhere.
Yeah.
Yep. Luckily, my car's new enough, but still old enough that it's, you know what I'm saying, I can figure it out pretty easily.
Yeah, I think that's a cool.
The three.
I haven't doing yet.
The 3 laws of diagnosing a car. What I was always taught, my grandfather taught me. That's what I was taught when I went and got my ASCs. Is 1 is fuel, 2 is fire, and then you got fuel, fire. You check those 2 out, and then if those 2 are good, then you check for compression.
Street Fox, you asking about next gen? Yeah, he's a mechanic, and I'm sure Gary knows his way around an engine too. So,
well, I would never call myself a mechanic, but I've been dealing with these old cars my whole life. We've been in the car business, that's what I grew up in.
Yeah.
So I started. Okay, so at was it 19? I started doing the school and stuff to get my ACs, and then went on and got the certificates and all that stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, hands-on is the best way to learn any kind of trade or craft. You can learn all you want in the books and everything else, but until you put your hands on it, trust me, I've been there, done it.
My biggest regret, my dad was a mechanic his whole life, self-taught, never got certified for anything, worked on, mostly Ford motors, and I never learned a damn thing from him. That's one of my biggest regrets.
And
I think I couldn't stay away from my dad. We had car lots, bump shops, junkyards. We've owned up to 2 junkyards at one time. We've had a couple car lots.
Yeah.
But that's all I knew was cars before I went to Detroit Diesel and got to start learning machining and that.
Okay.
So the older cars, I can ace them, no problem. It's the newer ones I don't know a lot about, but I mean I can get it done if I need to.
Luckily, I started soon enough that I learned a lot of the older cars. Like, I was fooling with points and stuff on distributors, carburetors, stuff like that. But I came into it at the right time to start learning the new stuff as it was coming out too. And I've worked on everything. I've worked on just about every car there is to work on. I've worked on Maseratis. I've worked on Lamborghinis, Audis.
Did you see that comment, Mr. Buck? One, the Northern's comment?
What was it? I just seen it. That's funny.
Northern Mustangs. He's a good guy, man. I like him. I'm gonna get up there and visit him one of these days.
Yeah. He's actually going to try and make it down. Hopefully the borders will be open. He's going to try and make it down to Car Mob's event because he's not too far.
That'd be awesome.
He's on that side.
Well, we're going to try to have an event down here at Milan Dragway.
Yeah.
A friend of mine is the one that runs Pour Your Own Puddle. So I'm trying to talk to him to see if I can get something on one of his dates where we can all come in and join in that, because Pour Your Own Puddle, you have a chance to, you have to pay to get into it, but you got a chance to win some money. Somebody like Boosted come up here and take home some money with them. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
There you
And
go.
meet up with a lot of people. So I haven't talked to Car Mob about it yet, but I'm going to get with him and try to talk to him. And G Funk wants to be involved also. So we're going to try to get something for you guys.
That'd be awesome.
And I'm going to try my best to get down to Ford Takeover, me and the wife. But the thing is, I got windows coming. I got I got a bunch of stuff going on this summer. So
I heard that.
That's the one thing we're going to try to do.
See, that's one thing I'm kind of glad that I'm not modding my car this year right now. All I got to do is make it look better cosmetically, get the X-Pipe on, and enjoy it for the first year or two.
There you go. Yeah, I'm hoping everything works out. Like I said, we're working on getting a shop going, so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that it takes off pretty quick. I think it will, but we'll see. Knowing what I know how to do, see, like my roadside assistance company, my truck is decked out to the, it's a service truck. It's decked out to do everything. It's got onboard air compressors. It's got a shit ton of tools in it. I mean, I've rebuilt brake systems on the side of the interstate, just about everything there is to do. And
you basically do the semi trucks in that, right?
I wasn't really fooling with semis too much. I mean, I could go out and, diagnose them. I'd put, let's see, what was it? So I've done radiators in them on the side of the road, brakes, stuff like that. I didn't really get into a lot of extensive stuff because when you're on the side of the interstate, you don't want to be doing big jobs.
No.
The longer you're on the side of the interstate, I've actually been hitting the shoulder by a side view mirror at 72 miles an hour. So when cars are flying by you at 70 to 90 miles an hour on the side of the interstate, it's not a situation you want to be in. Trust me, I've spent enough time there. I did it for 9 years on my own business, and then I worked for tow truck companies here, and it's rough.
Yeah, I buy a lot of cars and stuff like that, and I've had them break down on the side of the highway. And I've had to come home, get my trailer, and go back and get them. Those cars are zooming by you, man. It's scary.
Oh yeah, it's rough sometimes, and that's the kind of reason I wanted to do the shop thing, was get out of being on the side of the road all the time. One was, being on call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. That gets old, man. You get home at 11, 12 o'clock at night after working all day long, stuff a bowl of cereal down your throat, and then 3 o'clock rolls around and you're back out again. It's rough. It'll make you old quick.
I worked at a towing company years ago because the guy that owned the company had passed away. So I was helping his wife. So I was working there on midnights, and we was hauling car for the police, dude. And I run into a bunch of scary people.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, I've I did the repo thing for a while, and I won't never get back into doing that. Man, that's rough.
So what's the bowl of cereal of choice?
Oh man, I like Frosted Flakes. I like everything really. Frosted Flakes, Honey Nut Cheerios.
There you go. Oh, I thought you were going to say honeycombs.
No, I'm not a fan of honeycombs. I like Fruit Loops. I like man, there's so many. It's hard to.
Yeah.
Have you seen all the cereals they got now?
I
You gotta
know.
love Apple Jacks, man. You gotta love.
Oh yeah, Apple Jacks is good.
My daughter likes Apple Jacks.
Well, Honey Bunches of Oats. I like that stuff.
Oh, now you're getting too healthy on me. Don't go there.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. First off, I would not repo anybody's car because I don't want to get shot.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll say something. So, there's a reason I don't smile, and you guys might have noticed it by now. But right there, see that?
Yeah.
That's from getting hit in the face with a baseball bat.
Oh my God. Trying to repo a car? Really?
I was up under a car one night. I had a guy with me that was helping me, and was up under the car, hooked the chains up, was fixing to, rolled out from under the car, and I look up, and dude standing over me and just takes the bat, pow, hits me right here in the mouth and breaks my tooth.
What happened after that?
He got the worst end of it. He ended up with 4 broke ribs, a broke leg, and we messed him up pretty good after that.
Really? Did you get the bat out of his hands and start using it on him?
No, we didn't need it. It ended up being pretty bad.
Wow. Damn. That's one of those where how's that story, that phrase go, to be a fly on the wall in that situation?
When the cops got there, I was smashing his head in the grill of the tow truck.
Oh my God.
It ain't
Damn,
funny.
that's crazy.
And he asked for it, right?
Yeah. At that point, it was, it was a switch. It flipped, and I lost it, and I kind of feel bad for it. But then at the same time, I look back, and that dude hit me in the face with a damn baseball bat. Screw him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He sucker batted you. He sucker batted you.
He hit me first, and that was it. Yeah.
That's right.
Fruit Loops, Golden Grams. Come on, Mike Hall. Golden Grams.
Golden Grams.
Was
it Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
That's really popular, but I don't like that one either.
What about? I'll say David said Captain Crunch and Lucky Charms.
Captain Crunch is always good.
I like the peanut butter Captain Crunch.
I like Reese's Reese's cereal. It tastes just like a damn Reese's cup.
I like the Count Chocula, but ever since now they don't sell it all the time. It's only at Halloween time when you can get it. And dude, they massively shortened it on the marshmallows. I think they should have an almost all marshmallow version of Count Chocula with very little actual hard cereal. Now that would be dope. Oh my God. Just 90% marshmallows and 10% crunchy.
Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, I could dig that.
Tricks, Fruity Pebbles. Yeah. Man, y'all making me want some cereal now.
Silly next gen. Tricks are for kids.
Right?
Hey, next gen, and Matt, it's good being up here with you guys. I appreciate you letting me come up, and
we'll
talk to you guys soon because I need to get off here, man. I got some things I got to do in the morning.
Always good talking with you, Gary.
Hey,
always.
Thanks for coming by, buddy. Take care of yourself.
Later, Gary.
All right, hang on for Sublime.
We are back to the Sublime Show. Christy Brinkley, a.k.a. Ric Flair.
And I'm back.
Oh, he frees you?
Yeah, every time somebody comes in and goes out, I don't know why. And like I said, I had an update earlier on the phone, and it said there was another update to do. So wondering if there's like a bug fix or something they're trying to get going on with it. So I'm going to do that later. See if that changes anything.
Maybe it's those suits that we were talking about from YouTube sitting in a room playing around with you.
It could be it too. It's very possible.
I know you can get it off Amazon, Mike. You're right. But like I said, now when you buy it, the marshmallow count is so low that it's not worth it to me. I need the marshmallows, man. I'd like to have to buy 3 boxes and take all the marshmallows from all 3 and put it into 1 box to make it a good box.
I seen it the other day, as a matter of fact. The kids, of course, we went shopping. They had Lucky Charms, but it said all marshmallows. It didn't have no charms in it. It was all marshmallows.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it at Walmart?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I got to look into that.
So.
Northern, it's September 29th, 92969. All 9s on the Niner.
The Niner.
The Niner.
Right. All right. What time is it, man? It is. It's 10 o'clock almost. So I've got to get up and go to work in the morning, fellas. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night here.
Sounds good.
We've been online for 3 hours and 20 minutes. So
still didn't get my record though. Thank God.
Right. Shut up. I ain't got the spirit. I ain't got the spirit for that. But
I swear to God, dude, I'm like the prostitute of live streams. I'm in everybody.
When you get off here, if you got Instagram, and I think you messaged me on Instagram, shoot me your phone number if you're gonna be up for me, and I'll give you a holler.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
So, all right, guys. Well, thanks for coming by. Thanks for the support for everybody in the chat. Man, we got 25 likes. Chat's been rolling pretty good tonight. Appreciate all the support. We're up to 615 subscribers, so that's good. We're almost there. Anybody in the chat that's still left, if you haven't checked out Sublime's channel, he's fixing to start making some more videos. I'm sure he's got a few up now. So guys, go over there and check him out. And hopefully when the weather gets better, he'll be able to get out and get some driving footage in that car. That's gonna be nice.
Well, there'll be a lot of it. Trust me, a lot of it.
I hear you. All right, my friend. We will see you guys on the next one. I think Boost is going to be live tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I think he
Yeah,
goes
I'll send
on Monday. So everybody get over and check out Boosted 931's stream tomorrow. And yeah, I guess we'll end it here. Take care, everyone.
All right, I'll send you the phone number on IG.
All right, buddy. Have a good night.
All right, Mike.